And we welcome you back out to Pittsburg High School. Again, I'm Avi Sharma here with some fun matchups tonight. It should be a pretty good one between Chanute and Pittsburg High School. You just heard it here from Coach Kratz, and you know, like he said, he's pretty excited that these girls get to keep playing instead of taking these long breaks. Including the boys, they've already had almost 20 practices, and they've only played 2 games. So, you know, they're probably sick and tired of seeing each other and would like to see some other opponents. And tonight they get the chance to do that as it's conference matchup against Chanute. They will face this team twice this season, already going to knock one out of the park here tonight. Back-to-back home games for the Purple Dragons. These two will not face off against each other until the 5th of February, 2019. So definitely a long time. These two definitely want to see each other and see what they have in store. Should be a fun and exciting matchup. Coach Eric Flayton, the former head girls basketball coach here for the Purple Dragons. He is the athletic director over there at Chanute. Good to always see him getting some smiles and seeing all the girls that he coached a little bit, and he should be excited to be here, and you know, everybody bringing him back with some welcoming arms. About 45 seconds till tip off. We'll quickly take a look here and see who the starters are for each team, as it looks like Rachel Jackett, Tia Alshner, Shayla Bogle, Molly Rollins, and I'm missing a blue comment. Let's see if I can find it. I believe it is Corey Babcock as well. That would be the 5 for the blue comments. And then for the Purple Dragons, it will be the same 5. And we'll actually get to that in just a second. Let's take a 2-minute timeout for the national anthem. We'll be back here on ESPN 100.7.
Pittsburg is a 5-star quality-rated skilled nursing facility that has served Pittsburg and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. It's our mission to serve and enhance the lives of others, whether the need is for long-term care, short-term care, respite care, or day care. We offer private rooms, nutritious meals, therapy services, transportation to appointments, cable TV, Wi-Fi, and the daily newspaper, among other amenities. Medical Lodges Pittsburg is 100% employee-owned, so our team of skilled staff have a vested interest in providing quality care. If you'd like to stop in for a tour, we're located across the street from the hospital in Pittsburg at 2520 South Rouse, or call us at 620-231-0300. This is Tanya Johnson, registered nurse and administrator, and I look forward to talking with you about how we can best serve you and your family.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
Tell you what, Heath, we couldn't have timed that any better, as it just ended a beautiful job by the choir from Pittsburg High School. So now we'll go with the starting lineups here for the Purple Dragons. And again, it's the same 5. It'll be Madden Petty, Aubrey Beitzinger, the Pinamani duo, and Sophia and Zoe, and Caden Matlock. And, you know, both of these two teams really want to get this thing going. Pretty excited. As you know, it's almost the weekend, but, you know, no time to waste for the Purple Dragons, as they will actually head to Webb City tomorrow. Shelby and Heath will actually have that call. And so back-to-back action for the Purple Dragons. But first, they got to take care of business tonight at home, defending their home court against the Blue Comets. Chanute will be wearing gotta love it, the powder blues with Chanute written on it and white numerals. And the Purple Dragons will be wearing their all-white unis with purple lettering that say Dragons in their numbers on them. And so now the starting lineup's getting through here at Pittsburg High School again. Blue Comets come in 1-3, and the Purple Dragons 0-2. So Blue Comets look to add to their win column, and the Purple Dragons look to get their first win of the year. This is kind of the same story. You know, Coach Kratz, when I was talking to him, it's kind of the same thing. A little slow start at first, but then they figured things out, and they really got things going. And, you know, it was a little too late towards the end, but he's pretty excited about this ball team and what they can do. He's got a good coaching staff behind him, and Coach Grimes, Coach Stackhouse, and Coach Matlock, and you know they're pretty confident that this team can do some great things this season, and you know a W here would definitely help out. For the Blue Comets, it's Coach Dustin Fox, and the teams will talk it up here right before they will hit the floor and action will begin. The student section for the Purple Dragons decked out in some ugly sweaters and some Christmas outfits. And it will be Tia Alshner going against Caden Matlock. Tia, 6'1" junior, will win the tip for the Blue Comets, and we are officially underway. It is Molly Rollins with it. She will drive past Matlock, put it up, no good. Rebounded by the Blue Comets, and then stolen away by Madden Petty, down to Aubrey Beitzinger. Beitzinger was stellar in the game against Parsons. She was just all over the floor defensively, helped out her ball club. Again, fell short, but looked to turn things around today. Zoe Pinamani on the left-hand side. She will get it to Sophia on the right-hand side. Sophia to Madden at the top of the key. Coach Kratz calls out the play. Sophia dribbles 2 times, now to Aubrey Beitzinger. Beitzinger runs into Sophia, gets it to Madden Petty. Petty now looks for something. Now she gets it to Sophia at the top of the key. Sophia slaps the ball. Offense is running. Beitzinger, left-hand dribbles, picks it up, goes back to Petty. Looks like they're just trying to patiently trying to find a shot. Petty finds it, puts it up. A little too much as it is rebounded and taken away by the Blue Comets. And quickly coming down the court is Shayla Bogle. Bogle, a great point guard for this team. And a 3 is good for Corey Babcock. Babcock gets it up, and Bogle gets a steal, actually. And just like that, Blue Comets. Strong start. So, foul was against Matlock. That's her first. 6:51 on the clock. Bogle. First free throw does not fall. Bogle definitely an amazing athlete, 5-foot senior. Second free throw is good. Bogle now, her first point of the game. Beitzinger to Matlock. Back over to break the press. Beitzinger inside, Sophia Pinamani. Easy basket. Sophia put too much power on it, though, and it's going to be a missed shot rebounded by Alshner, and then she is fouled by Sophia Pinamani. It's Pinamani's first. And so now it will be Blue Comets basketball. Inbounding is Babcock. She gets it to Bogle. Bogle will meet Beitzinger. Beitzinger tries to stop her but couldn't do so. On the left-hand side, it's Vogel. Or excuse me, it is Molly Rollins. She gets it to Bogle, and Bogle traveled. 6:27 on the clock, 4-0 is the score. And they're going to whistle this ball. They thought the ball was going to be on the inbound. It's going to be on right by where Coach Kratz is standing, actually. Matlock gets it in to Beitzinger. Press being applied by Chanute. Pinamani gets it to Madden Petty. Beautiful pass to Sophia, and Sophia gets the first basket of the night for the Purple Dragons. A great pass there by Madden Petty. Bogle crosses half court. Over on the left-hand side, she will find Rachel Jackett. Jackett goes inside, tries to hit A wide open Alshner, but Molly Rollins ends it up with the basketball off the bounce, and she scores. 6-2 the score. Sophia Pinamani gets it to Madden. Madden Petty now. Great bounce pass to Zoe Pinamani in the lane. Back to Petty. She cannot hit as it is rebounded. And here comes Chanute. Quickly on the other side is Molly Rollins. Rollins power hop. She gets it to Bogle. Bogle looks inside. Can't find anything. She'll get it to Rachel Jacket. Jacket puts up the three. And she hits it no good. Rebounded by Caden Matlock. Beitzinger quickly over to Sophia Pinamani on the right-hand side. She gets it to Matlock at the top of the key. Matlock, couple dribbles, and then she will actually double dribble. So a turnover there by the Purple Dragons. 6-2, 5:15 on the clock. Chanute has the lead and the ball. Bogle taking her time a little bit with it. Looks for the offense to do something. Kicks it over to the right-hand side where it's Molly Rollins. Rollins over to Babcock. Babcock now to Rachel Jacket. Jacket thought about putting up a three. She does not. Back to Bogle. Bogle heavily guarded by Beitzinger. Handoff to Babcock. Babcock give and go to Bogle for three. No good. And it's out of bounds, and it will be Purple Dragon basketball. Bogle had a wide open three. A beautiful give and go kind of feed right there. Again, the pressure will be applied. Beitzinger picks up her dribble, bounce pass over to Matlock. Matlock quickly over to Sophia Pinamani. Now the back to Matlock. Matlock turnover. Does a great defensive job by Molly Rollins, and here comes the speed of Madison Bogle. Bogle puts it up, and it is in. Shayla Bogle, 3 points now in this contest already, 8-2 with 4:20 on the clock. Inside Zoe Pinamani, she put a move on, but she traveled before doing so, and she's confused what she did. Ella Hendrickson now will come in for Matlock. Matlock will take a break. And Taylor Thompson will come in for Bogle. So Thompson looks like she'll be the point guard for the team now. Right hand side, it's Babcock. Babcock gets a little shimmy on. Gets it a great pass to Jacket for three. No good. Rebounded by Beitzinger on the right-hand side. Beitzinger will go to Zoe Pinamani. Pinamani picks up her dribble. Finds Ella Hendrickson at the free throw line. Here's Sophia Pinamani, and now Coach Krotz calls the offensive play. Give and go to Ella Hendrickson, and she is fouled, so she will go to the free throw line. First free throws of the night for the Purple Dragons. And the foul is on Molly Rollins. That's her first, and that's the team's first. And here is Ella Hendrickson. First free throw does not fall. Brittany Angleton will come in. She comes in for Rachel Jacket. We've seen some substitutions here for both teams in the first. Hendrickson's second free throw doesn't fall. Rebounded by Alshner. And here comes Taylor Thompson. Thompson to Babcock. Out of Molly Rollins. Rollins gets it to Angleton. Looks inside and a foul. She's looking for Alshner. Tia Alshner. She's a foreign exchange student from Germany. Getting some basketball in. She's doing a pretty good job so far. Inbound here is Thompson. Thompson tries to look for Angleton. However, ball will go out of bounds and it will still remain Blue Comet basketball. And Thompson slaps the ball. Now looks inside. She hits Angleton this time. And here is Alshner, who loses it. And they're saying it's off of her hip, and it will be Purple Dragon basketball. 3:31 on the clock. Purple Dragons trail by 6. Beitzinger has 2 defenders in her face. She tries to get it across half court. Long ball to Zoe Pinamani, and it's swatted away by Alshner. And Sophia Pinamani will now inbound it over where the Dragon, written in cursive on the left-hand side, gets to Beitzinger. Beitzinger almost loses it out of bounds. Great defense by Taylor Thompson. Right-hand side, Beitzinger's got to get rid of it. She gets it to Madden Petty. Now Petty gets a screen by Zoe Pinamani. Almost traveled. Aubrey Beitzinger on the inside now. Tries putting up a tough shot. Great defense again. And here comes Molly Rollins. And Rollins puts it up and in. So she's got 4, 10-2 now. Aubrey Beitzinger to Sophia. Sophia gets it to her sister and Zoe. Madden Petty open for 3. Petty will shoot for the first time and from downtown, and it's good. Madden Petty, she's got that range. Cuts the lead to 5. Thompson on the inside, stolen away by Aubrey Beitzinger. Here comes Beitzinger. She's got a couple defenders on her. She gets it across. They slow things down. 2:24 on the clock. She looks over. Coach Krotz gets the call. Sophia Pinamani driving inside. Now gets it to Zoe Pinamani. Zoe, good move, and then puts up a shot. Does not fall as it is rebounded by Ulster. Taylor Thompson with it. Gets it over to Corey Babcock. Babcock drives with the left hand, then she hands off to Brittany Angleton. Angleton, good defense by Sophia Pinamani. She knocked it away, however, in the hands of Molly Rollins. Rollins will drive past Pinamani, and she does not put up the shot. Great defense by Ella Hendrickson. And the Purple Dragons will now have a chance to score again. Beitzinger. Cross court. Tough pass. Actually stolen away by Corey Babcock. Now Babcock gets it over to Molly Rollins. Rollins takes a breath and then passes it back to Babcock. Babcock goes past Petty. Stops. Jump shot. No good. 3 Purple Dragons there. Beitzinger is the one that comes up with it. And a timeout by Coach Chris Krotz. And he's going to talk to the referee about a call there. He's going to take a 30-second timeout. Let's take it with him. 10-5 our score here. The Blue Comets have the lead, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on ESPN 100.7.
If you're in the mood for shopping, visit Pittsburgh Meadowbrook Mall. Pittsburgh's original one-stop shopping center has a lot to offer. A great variety of clothing and shoes for the whole family. A large selection of gifts, sporting goods, events, and entertainment. Plus terrific places to eat, and you can enjoy the newest movies in 8 theaters. Shop the comfortable and convenient atmosphere at Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall. There's always something happening at Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall.
Stream this online at ESPN1007.com.
10-5 is the score. Purple Dragons trailing, but however, they do have the ball. 1:23 on the clock in the first quarter. Aubrey Beitzinger, cross court. Sophia Pinamani quickly to Madden Petty, then to Ella Hendrickson. Great opportunity right there for Hendrickson, and that is how you break the press if you're the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. Right-hand side as Rachel Jacket got Petty to fly in the air. Back to Bogle. Bogle back now on the court there for the Blue Comets. Inside, it is Jacket. Jacket back to Bogle. The give and go yet again. Let's try it again, and they hit it. Shayla Bogle adds to hers. 13-7. Petty over the middle, goes by a defender, goes by another defender. Does not get it in. However, Ella Hendrickson's there for the cleanup, and Hendrickson again. 4 points for her in this quarter. Right-hand side, Molly Rollins. Give and go to Bogle on that corner. That's their favorite play so far. Taylor Thompson grabbed the ball, looked up at the clock. She's got 24 seconds, and now Bogle has it, and she's going to take her time. No pressure applied by Aubrey Beitzinger. And now she's got a countdown. Bogle. 9 seconds. Kicks it out. Rollins. Over to Thompson. Back to Bogle. Bogle for 3. No good. Dogfight for it at the end there. And it will not matter as that will be the end of the first quarter as our score. 13-9. Close contest so far. And in favor of the Blue Comets. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back. We'll be here with some more second quarter action here on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
Working with organizations such as the Kansas City Royals, the University
Second quarter now starting here, and the Purple Dragons will start it off. They're going from right to left on your radio dial. Sophia Pinamani tries to pass. Ball will go out of bounds. It will remain Purple Dragon basketball. Pinamani into inbound to Beitzinger. Only 6 players used so far, the starters and Ella Hendrickson for the Purple Dragons so far, and that will change now as Riley Johnson will come in. A foul on the floor. Bogle will be called with the foul with the reach in. Riley Johnson will come in for Sophia Pinamani. I tell you what, Sophia Pinamani had herself a really good game Tuesday against the Vikings as well, as she put up a couple shots and was not afraid to shoot those. She had a great defensive stand as well. Had a tough task guarding Nina Taylor. Riley Johnson with it, couple crossovers, and now she'll get to Petty. Petty open for 3 at the top of the key, no good. Ball will be out of bounds, and it will stay Purple Dragon basketball. Not sure which one it bounced off of, if it was Babcock or Alshner. Bogle now. Referee calls my time as Bogle has to tie her shoe. Beitzinger to inbound, 7:33 remaining. Looks immediately, finds Petty. Petty puts up the shot, and it just falls. As Petty almost had that one. Bogle quickly crosses half court now. Uses her right hand, looks for someone driving down the lane. Good defense by Madden Petty. It's a stolen, steals it away. It's a jump ball. Love the effort right there by Bogle, Petty, and also got to credit Babcock as they were all on the ground fighting for that one. Petty was rolling around and she actually ended up with it. However, jump ball in favor of the Blue Comets. Bogle has it. Beitzinger at the three-point line. Bogle about the volleyball line. Calls the plays. Ella Hendrickson's getting ready to sub back in. Right-hand side, Rachel Jacket. Jacket on the inside. Feeds her post in Alshner. It's no good. Rebounded by Caden Matlock. And the Purple Dragons go back the other way. Riley Johnson thought about a quick 3. Johnson now will drive. Puts up shot. No good as it's actually blocked by Molly Rollins. Rollins looking to go coast to coast. Too much off the backboard. However, rebounded by Babcock. She puts up a 3 by Jacket. No good. Rebounded by Matlock. Beitzinger now. She'll pick up the pace. Cross court to Petty. Petty loses it, but it's a foul. Foul will go against Babcock, and she's actually a little confused, but she got called for. She thought she'd swatted it out of bounds. Hendrickson comes in for Zoe Pinamani, so both the Pinamanis will take a quick breather. 6:34 on the clock. Purple Dragon basketball. And here is Matlock. Ball above her head. Finds Johnson on the right-hand corner. Johnson again thought about putting it up. She tries to go inside with the turnover. She's looking for Ella Hendrickson. Holly Rollins thought about driving, then she kicks it back out. Goes inside Alshner. Alshner wants that matchup. Great kick out to Rachel Jacket. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson gets it to Beitzinger. Bogle following her the whole way. Hendrickson with it. Now over to Petty on the right-hand side. Petty cross court to Riley Johnson. Johnson had a screen by Beitzinger, a good screen. Matlock with it. Back to Johnson. And Johnson just resets the offense now. Petty and Beitzinger will cross. Petty on the left-hand side. Lob to Caden Matlock. Great pass. Back to Johnson. Johnson shoots a 2. Way too much as it's rebounded by Ella Hendrickson, but it actually hit the top of the backboard, which means it's out of bounds, and it will be Chanute basketball. However, they're actually going to call a foul on Hendrickson. That's over the back on Hendrickson. She's not happy with it. So Zoe Pinamani will come in for her. Bogle. 5:35 on the clock. 13-9 is the score. Bogle lobs it inside Alshner. No good. Matlock has it. Now Riley Johnson got it to Madden Petty before almost stepping out of bounds. Petty, great drive to get across the court. Over to Beitzinger. Beitzinger. Cross court to Johnson. Johnson will put up her second shot. 3, no good. Rebounded by Alshner. Bogle quickly comes across half court. She's got a wide open Jacket for 3. Jacket struggled a little bit lately. This time airballs the 3. Think she was pressured a little too much on that one. And Sophia Pinamani comes in for Riley Johnson. And Jacket will now take the seat as Brittany Angleton will come in for her. Inbounded, Beitzinger on the right-hand side. Over to Matlock. Now to Pinamani, and there's the quick passes. It's really great pass. Sophia Pinamani inside. No good, however, Sophia gets her own rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled. Purple Dragons definitely doing a good job breaking the press, and they're getting some easy baskets, however, can't convert. Angleton is going to get called for the foul. That's the team's fourth, her first. Sophia Pinamani will now be 2 attempts at the free throw line. First shot is up and no good. 4:50 remains here in the second quarter. Second shot just rolls in. Sophia now has 3 points in the game. 13-10 is the score. Chanute has the lead and the ball. Bogle. Oh, almost got away. Actually, she did get away with the travel. Inside Alshner. Alshner really fighting for it. She wants the ball down low. Gotta love the effort. 3, kicks out. Babcock no good. Alshner loses the basketball. Beitzinger lost it and it goes out of bounds. Beitzinger actually laughing that one off as she knew she had that one. Bogle calls the play. And it will be an inbound for Chanute. Looks for her center and Alshner, and instead she gets a great inside look to Babcock. And Babcock, she's got 5 points now, makes the lead 5 points. Petty over to Zoe Pinamani. Zoe, good spin move, loses her defender, puts up the shot, no good, rebounded by Babcock. And almost any Blue Comet can take the ball down the floor. Bogle had all day for 3, decided not to. She's going to get it to Babcock. Babcock with the left hand, puts up a layup, and it's good. Babcock's got 7. 17-10 now. Chanute adds to the lead. 3:45 on the clock. Beitzinger, no pressure applied this time. Matlock to Petty on the left. Petty looks, wants Matlock, finds Matlock. Good lob pass, and no good. Good defense again by Alshner. Bogle, open girl down court. It's Molly Rollins. Rollins can't get it in. Rebounded by Beitzinger. Beitzinger with the left hand now. Good crossover to the right. Gets past Bogle. Inside pass to Matlock. Matlock puts it up and just rolls out. Rebounded by Alshner. Now Bogle. She will cross half court and she's in a hurry. No one over there. She finds the left side. Angleton. Angleton back inside Alshner, who loses it again. I think she was pushed. Regardless, Pittsburgh basketball. Zoe Pinamani on the inside is fouled by Angleton. An intense series of events that happened right there, as Angleton will have her second foul of the half. And it will be a timeout by Coach Chris Krotz as his second. It will be a 30-second timeout. Let's take it with him here on ESPN 100.7, streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
No one wants to file for bankruptcy, but a wage garnishment can make it hard to pay the rent, pay the pharmacy, or even feed the family. Bankruptcy can be a viable option to help families cope with unfortunate and unforeseen financial hardship. Call Steve Stockard at Wilburn & Towner, 620-231-5620, for a consultation to find out if bankruptcy is the right choice for you and your family. Call today. Wilburn & Towner, a full-service law firm, 620-231-5620. We are a debt relief agency, helping people find the relief they need in bankruptcy.
Let's go back live courtside.
17-10 is the score here at Pittsburgh High School. Chanute has the lead. 3 minutes remain before halftime. It will be Purple Dragon basketball on their end. Beitzinger. She will be the one to inbound it. Looking around, nobody home. Cross court to Zoe Pinamani. Zoe look back for Beitzinger, however, gets it to Sophia. It's a 2-3 zone defense here ran by Chanute. Caden Matlock to Madden Petty at the top of the key. Petty loses the basketball, stolen away. It's going to end up in the hands of Babcock. Babcock on the right-hand side. Nobody's going to contest her. 3 is up and no good. Rebounded by Beitzinger. Beitzinger quickly to Madden Petty. Petty will go the distance and she puts it in. Second basket of the night for Madden Petty. 17-12 is the score. Ball out of bounds, quickly passed over on the right-hand side to Rachel Jacket. She wasn't ready for it. Purple Dragon basketball. Matlock will get it into Beitzinger. 2:25 on the clock. And Beitzinger taking her time. She's probably a little bit aghast right now as she gets it over to Petty. Petty to Matlock. Caden Matlock. Now with Petty at the top of the key. Petty's going to shoot a three. It just falls, and it's actually going to hit off of Zoe Pinamani. However, Zoe is held down low. It's a foul committed by J.C. Lewis. That's Lewis's first. Bogle will come in now for Taylor Thompson. So it will remain Purple Dragon basketball with 2:06 on the clock. Also, and Sophia now will look to inbound. She finds a wide open Zoe Pinamani. Zoe takes her time on the shot. No good. Rebounded by Caden Matlock. Great rebound over two defenders. Inside to Madden Petty +1. Petty with a lot of hands in her face when she put up that shot, and that's going to be Bogle's second, actually. Alshner now will come in. She comes in for Bogle. And so now Purple Dragons cut the lead to 3. See if Petty can make it a 2-point lead now after her first attempt at the free throw line. Petty can't convert. Rebounded by Rachel Jacket. And now Jacket gets it to Taylor Thompson. Thompson looking up. Dribbles with her left. Picks it up. Almost thought about shooting it. Now she'll get it to Corey Babcock. Babcock on the right-hand side to Rachel Jacket. Jacket now to Thompson to Babcock. Babcock, left hand, puts up the three. She is not afraid to shoot tonight, and that's why. Corey Babcock, another three. She is leading the team in points right now, and she's got the hot hand. 20-14. 1:30 remain. Beitzinger over on the right, now to Matlock, to Sophia Pinamani on the left-hand side. Sophia cross court to Madden Petty. Deep three, no good. Rebounded by Jacket, and quickly come the Blue Comets and Taylor Thompson. Thompson lobs it up, no good. Matlock with the rebound. And Matlock will get it to Beitzinger. And Beitzinger on the right-hand side. Now at the top of the key to Matlock. Matlock looks over to Coach Kratz. Now to Sophia Pinamani on the left. Petty heavily guarded by Babcock. No room to breathe is Petty, as Zoe Pinamani traveled, and she knew it as soon as she did it. 49 seconds remains. Chanute basketball. Babcock just looking over at Coach Fox, and she's going to take her time. This might be a one-possession kind of deal if they want. 40 seconds remain. Yeah, they're going to take their time with this one as Babcock's just bouncing it back and forth. No pressure being applied at all from Petty. Petty's just letting her do her thing. If she wants to drive, she can. Coach Kratz says now, all right, Petty, get in her face. Petty slowly getting up there, gives her the defensive stance. Let's see what this matchup's going to be. Babcock now the inside, beautiful bounce pass and a foul on the floor as Rachel Jacket is fouled. A great job by Babcock to draw the double team and then find Jacket down low. And now Jacket will go to the free throw line. It's Caden Matlock's second foul of the day. That's the team's 5th. Bonus probably won't matter here with 15 seconds left in the half. First free throw up and no good by Jacket. And now here is Jacket, takes a couple dribbles. Holds the ball up. No good again. Alshner tried getting that rebound. Sophia Pinamani comes up with it. 12 seconds remain. Aubrey Beitzinger crossed to the middle inside. Zoe Pinamani cannot finish. And that one hurts right before the half. 6.2 now on the clock. Chanute has the ball. Babcock will get it. She will let it bounce. Before getting to half court now, Babcock crossover. Petty, good defense. Lobs it up. No good. Alshner with the rebound. She puts it up. No good at the buzzer. And that will do it for our half. The score 20-14 as the Blue Comets of Chanute looking pretty good right now in this one. Coach Krotz talking over with his coaches before heading to the locker room, see what they have in store here as his team trails. Let's take a 3-minute timeout, and when we come back, we will go over some halftime stats here on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com. Back at it here at Pittsburg High School Gymnasium as our score is 20-14 at the half. Seeing some good dancing here by some of the younger dancers here at Pittsburg Elementary and whatnot. But 14-20 is the score. The Chanute Lady Comets have the lead, and let's go over some stats with them. Corey Babcock, really the leader in this team, and she is not afraid to shoot the ball as she's got 10. Shayla Bogle, the point guard, has had some opportunities but has not converted all of them as she's got 6. Molly Rollins got 4, and that will be the 20 for the Blue Comets. And then for the Purple Dragons, only 3 scores, and 7 have hit the floor. Ella Hendrickson has 4, Sophia Pinamani has 3, and Madden Petty with 7. And again, 20-14 is the score here. Seeing some good back and forth basketball. And again, the Purple Dragons, talked to Coach Krotz about this one, his girls are really having the opportunities for some good looking shots. They just haven't converted them. Sophia Pinamani and Zoe Pinamani had a couple open ones down low, just a little too much on it. And then Madden Petty, when she's got a wide open shot, it's just not falling. And it's close, don't get me wrong, it's just not there right now. And we'll see if they can overcome that here as they only trail by 6 at the half. And for the Blue Comets, you got to love the chemistry going on between Bogle and Corey Babcock, as Bogle would drive on the right-hand side and draw the double team. And anytime a double team happens, it will leave a wide open Babcock. And when, like I said, when she's wide open, she's not afraid to shoot it. And so that's where we are right now at the half. We'll see what both coaches want to do. Now we got some halftime activities, 3-point shooting to win a couple $100. And so Heath will take a 3-minute timeout here. Let's pay the bills, shall we? As 20-14 is the score. We'll be back here on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live at ESPN1007.com.
The biggest focus with texting and driving is the fact that you must take your eyes off the road in order to do so. Those who text and drive spend the precious time they have either texting or looking out the front window. When texting and driving, most drivers do not check their mirrors and have the situational awareness non-texting drivers do. By not knowing what's going on around you and only focusing on text or the windshield, the risk for a crash is increased. Stay alive. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by this station and Vietti Auto Body and Alignment on 4th Street since 1948 or call 231-6230. Find them fast in names and numbers.
What does it take to have a truly positive reputation? At Vogel Heating and Cooling, we know reputation is earned by consistent performance, by serving our customers' best interests, by providing top quality, energy-efficient ring equipment and service for Southeast Kansas homeowners. Vogel Heating and Cooling is a Ring Factory authorized dealer and has been serving the area for over 20 years. Turn to the experts. Turn to Vogel Heating and Cooling.
Strong teams is something Watco Companies knows all about. And whether we're transloading steel in Houston, repairing rail cars in Pennsylvania, or hauling grain in Australia, Watco is still the same hometown transportation services provider that was started in Pittsburg, Kansas 35 years ago. The Watco team has close ties to our local community and would like to wish all our area high school teams safe and successful seasons. Watco Companies, customer first, safety always.
Are you tired of all those confusing checking account options? The Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union makes your choice simple. We only have one option. Our checking account has no monthly fees, and if you maintain a $2,000 minimum balance, we pay you interest. Get the Credit Union Advantage at 416 North Broadway or call 620-231-5719 for more information. Deposits are federally insured by NCUA up to $250,000.
S&B Lawn Care, the leading lawn service in the area, offers a full range of commercial and residential lawn care services. S&B is local, reliable, and experienced, and they strive for 100% satisfaction for their clients. S&B can handle all of your mowing needs no matter what size, and provide a variety of other services such as leaf blowing, shrub removal, and mulch installation. S&B Lawn Care provides the best service possible from the first call to the completion of the project. Call S&B Lawn Care today at 620-308-6412. Stream this online at ESPN1007.com.
And we welcome back to PHS Gymnasium. 20-14 is the score here at the half. The Purple Dragons trail Chanute, as now you see the men's teams for both sides respectively getting some shots up at the half. Should be an exciting matchup between them. The 2-0 Purple Dragons going against the 3-1 Chanute Blue Comets, and those two have a pretty good history against each other. We'll see who's going to get the edge here first in tonight's matchup, as Coach Kylie Rolf's pretty excited with this team, the way they played against a very, and I mean very talented Parsons Vikings team, as that team was coming in hot and wanting to get the first conference win of the year. Some great minutes and a great effort, got to tell you, by Javon Grant, the point guard, not afraid to shoot some balls, as he was actually one of the leading scorers on that team last night, or Tuesday, excuse me, and he played very well, contributing. And then also off the bench, Peyton Cantrell, it was his first game as a varsity player this season. He was not in very first game, and he played very good coming off the bench, hitting some shots, and not only that, but playing defensively, just lights out. Would not give up any offensive rebounds. He was boxing out, and then he was a swatting machine down there as well, helping out Trenton Austin to get a breather. And so that matchup will look to be a fun one as Chanute returning a lot of players from last year, so this team is pretty poised and know what they have coming in front of them against this Purple Dragon team. Purple Dragons, they know they've graduated quite a bit, but they know what this Chanute team can handle and what they can do. So we'll see if Coach Walsh can get the job done in a big matchup here in just a little bit. But first, we still have one half of girls basketball to go before we get there. And for the Purple Dragons, one word, finish. They are getting the shots, they just need to finish. And then, for the Blue Comets, it's the tail of the same side for them, is they are getting some good-looking shots. And tell you what, when they really get it down low to Alshner, that really opens up the floor because she is 6'1" down there, and she causes a lot of problems in matchup misfits. And so when she gets the ball, draws a lot of attention. That means all the shooters on the outside have a chance, and that's what's been happening. So we'll see if they continue with that same game plan Coach Fox has written up for them. Coach Krotz probably told his girls, said, hey, we're not out of this at all. Definitely a winnable game that we just got to keep our heads in and keep going strong. You only seen Aubrey Beitzinger put up 2 shots. She's a senior leader on this team, and she'll have to step up and put in some big minutes here for her team to try to help them out. So we'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll give us about 30 seconds here before we start the second half. So 2-minute timeout here on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
The true test of a great insurance agency comes when you suffer a loss. It's easy to take your premiums, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Claim is our chance to let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburgh and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
What's the buzz around Community National Bank and Trust? They're talking mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking and credit cards, and let's not forget e-power checking, paying better than CD-like rates on a checking account, plus nationwide ATM fee refunds. Get in on the buzz. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
And we welcome you back. I'm Bobby Sharma here. 35 seconds here before the third quarter is officially underway. And 20-14 is the score as the Blue Comets look to continue to keep that lead as they are 1-3 on the year, again looking for that second win of the season. The Purple Dragons looking for their first, as there will be 2 quarters remaining in this matchup. It will be Purple Dragon basketball as again Chanute won the tip, and it will be Zoe Pinamani inbounding it. The Purple Dragons will now go left to right on your radio dial. Pinamani waiting on the refs. I think they're going to talk some things over with the scoreboard. Actually, they're going to talk to both coaches about something here real quick. Not sure what this is about. And it's a quick confirmation at the score table here. It's a confirmation. And Everybody getting a good laugh, and I think we're ready for some basketball then. So again, it will be Purple Dragon basketball. And here we go. It will be Zoe Pinamani. She will get it into Madden Petty, and we are underway here for the third quarter. Petty with it on the right-hand side, looks to drive a great Euro. Will be rimmed out, and it will be rebounded by Babcock. Babcock with it. Now she'll get it to Bogle. Bogle all alone. Then she's met by Beitzinger. And Bogle will have it at the top of the key. Bogle picks up her dribble. She looks on the left-hand side. She finds Jacket. Jacket inside to Alshner. Then on the back right-hand side is Rollins. Rollins loses the basketball. Beitzinger has it. And now Madden Petty tries to put a move on Babcock. She does so, puts up a shot, and she is fouled on the floor. Foul will be against Rachel Jacket. That is Jacket's first. That's the first foul of the second half. Purple Dragons will inbound underneath the basket. It will be Sophia Pinamani. She looks for Matlock inside. She couldn't find it, so she finds Zoe Pinamani on the right-hand side. Now it's Beitzinger. Beitzinger. Hard pass to Petty, who almost lost it. She had a wide-open Beitzinger backside, but she didn't see it. Zoe Pinamani puts up shot. She is fouled. Late foul. And not a lot of happy people on the Chanute side about that call. The foul will be against Babcock, her second. That will put Zoe Pinamani on the line. This will be Pinamani's first attempt in the second half, and it's no good on her first shot. Pinamani, couple dribbles, spins the ball around, collects herself, no good. Sophia Pinamani almost rebounded it. Babcock loses it. Zoe with the rebound. So the Purple Dragons have a second chance here. Sophia on the right-hand side. Gets it to Petty. Petty traveled. She hopped as soon as she caught it, and then she tried taking off again. Babcock to inbound. She'll get it to Bogle. Bogle slowly taking her time. Beitzinger will be there for her. Kicks it, and it'll be a kick ball, and it'll still be Chanute basketball. 6:45 on the clock. Same score, 20-14. Babcock, a little bit of trouble getting it to Bogle this time. She does. And now Bogle, not too much pressure applied by Beitzinger. Beitzinger actually almost lost her there. Inside, Alshner finds a Rachel Jacket. Now back inside Alshner. Alshner, tough shot. Rebounded by Zoe Pinamani. And Zoe will get it to her sister and Sophia. Now, here comes Beitzinger. A little hop step. Another little hop step. Petty drives. I think she took too many steps. Yep. Traveling on Petty. And she took a stinger at the end of that one. And she's hurting. That's her left arm, elbow actually. I don't know if she's okay. She's trying to stretch that thing out and try to take the pain away. It's not her shooting arm, so that's the good side. But Petty, very versatile athlete that can do it all with both hands, layup-wise and dribbling. She's still holding on to that arm. Looks like it's just basically dead weight is what it is now. Regardless, game still goes on. Alshner shot, no good. Actually swatted by Zoe Pinamani, and now Beitzinger has it. Beitzinger going from right to left, and now she'll stay with the right hand, loses the ball. Great defense by Bogle, and it will still be Purple Dragon basketball. 5:53 on the clock. Caden Matlock. A couple screens. Aubrey Beitzinger gets it. Pump fakes. Now over to Zoe. Zoe lob to Sophia. Sophia to Petty. Petty shaking off the arm. Shoots a three. No good. Alshner rebound. And Alshner with the jump ball. And it's going to be Chanute basketball. Again, Alshner got the size advantage on anybody on the court. 5:40 on the clock. And here's Bogle. Bogle will get it, and now she will hand it over to the right-hand side where it's Molly Rollins. Rollins over to Jacket. Now Bogle back to Jacket. Jacket had a shot, then she pump fakes, goes inside to Alshner, and she is fouled. Alshner will go to the free throw line. I think it's Caden Matlock's going to get called for it, and I think that's going to be 3 on Matlock. Indeed, it will be. So Matlock will have to take a couple of minutes on the bench now. She's got 3 fouls. Alshner, a little jump in her free throw, misses the first one as it just rims out. And in comes Ella Hendrickson. Hendrickson will need some big minutes here and try to stay out of foul trouble. That way, Matlock doesn't have to come in with 3. Second free throw by Alshner. No good. It's a little bit to the left. So now here is Beitzinger with it. He's rebounded by Sophia Pinamani. And Sophia will get it to Ella Hendrickson, now to Madden Petty. Petty cross court to Beitzinger. Beitzinger immediately drives as soon as she catches the ball. Wide open Petty on the left-hand side. 2, no good. Rebounded by Babcock, and Babcock taking it all the way. She is fouled. A good foul, actually, by Madden Petty because Babcock was wide open in the lane if she would have put that up. It'll be Madden Petty's first personal foul, team second here. 4:54 in the third quarter. Same score, 20-14 Chanute. Bogle to Babcock. Petty thought she had a hand on it. Gets it over to Molly Rollins. Rollins handoff to Bogle. Bogle handoff to Babcock. Babcock dribble with the right, loses it, out of bounds. I think Ella Hendrickson stepped in the way of Alshner's pass, and it will still be Chanute basketball. Bogle yells go. Couple screens. Alshner inside. She's fouled again. And she will go to the free throw line to attempt 2 more. Foul is going to be called on Beitzinger. That's actually a good thing for the Purple Dragons because that's her first, team's third. Alshner, third attempt at the free throw line. She hits this one. That's her first basket of the night. 21-14 now. Alshner spins it. One dribble. Puts the right foot up. No good. Rebounded by Zoe Pinamani. Zoe almost lost it on the rebound. Now it gets it to Beitzinger. Beitzinger. And calls for the ball back now, and Coach Krotz runs a play. And we'll go backside to Sophia Pinamani. Sophia drives. Looks. Handoff to Madden Petty. Petty to Zoe. Zoe's driving. Power dribble. Finds Sophia. Sophia for 3. Hits the top. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Chanute basketball. And now Taylor Thompson will come in. She comes in for Bogle. As well, Brittany Angleton comes in. I think she comes in for Babcock. Or excuse me, she will come in for Jacket. So now 4 on the clock. And Thompson's got it on the left-hand side. She finds Molly Rollins. Rollins drives and picks up her dribble. She's in a little bit of trouble as Zoe Pinamani steals it away. Another good defensive stand by Zoe Pinamani down low. Beitzinger. Lob. Ella Hendrickson. Hendrickson tried going one-on-one with Alshner, and she did not. It's Sophia Pinamani. Sophia now back to Beitzinger. Beitzinger looks to drive. Hands off to Ella. Ella gets it. And now Petty's got it, and Petty says, let's restart this thing. Petty, left-hand side, Sophia Pinamani. She thought about shooting it. Now she's going to go cross-court to Beitzinger. Beitzinger drives hard, puts up the shot, and it's a foul. I don't know. I think the foul is going to be on Taylor Thompson. It will be. It's a blocking foul. It was not a shooting foul. So it will be inbounded here by the Purple Dragons. 3:24 on the clock. 21-14. Chanute with the lead. Zoe Pinamani gets it on the inbound. Now looks inside immediately to Ella Hendrickson. Hendrickson, fade, no good. Sophia had the rebound, and she is fouled by Corey Babcock. Babcock a little confused on the call. Babcock's third, and she might have to come out for that now. She does, as Bogle will come in for her. 4th team foul here for the Blue Comets at the half. Sophia Pinamani gets it to Beitzinger. Beitzinger now to Petty. Petty. One too many steps again as she traveled. It will be Chanute basketball. Thompson inbound to Shayla Bogle. Bogle. Handoff to Thompson. Now a handoff to Molly Rollins. Rollins handoff to Bogle. Bogle inside, power hop, gets it to Olshner. Olshner drives. She is fouled again. She will go to the free throw line once again for her 5th and 6th free throw attempts this quarter. Sophia Pinamani caught with the foul. It's her 2nd, team's 4th. Olshner, 1 for 4, make that 2 for 5 now from the free throw line. Makes it an 8-point lead. 2nd free throw. No good. Actually, it rolls in. 3 now for Olshner, 23-14. Timeout, Coach Krotz. 1 minute timeout. Let's take it with them. 23-14 is the score here on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live on ESPN 1007.com. And we welcome you back to Pittsburg High School Gymnasium. As 23-14 is the score. Purple Dragons calling a full timeout just before the break. We'll see what Coach Krotz drew up for his team as they're having a little bit of offensive woes here in this second half, having a hard time trying to get some points on the board. Sophia Pinamani, or Zoe Pinamani, will inbound it. 2:55 remain here in the third quarter. Aubrey Beitzinger, take her time across half court. Gets it to Zoe Pinamani with Angleton all over her. And an inside pass that was swatted away by Olshner, and Thompson goes the other way. Good defense by the Purple Dragons to get back as it was a 4-on-5. And Olshner was looking the intended pass there as Sophia Pinamani, here she comes, she's fouled. She is fouled by Taylor Thompson, so Sophia Pinamani will go to the free throw line now. Much needed free throws here for the Purple Dragons. It was the 5th team foul on the Blue Comets. First free throw for Pinamani, it's off. Free throws, a problem for both teams this game, is a lot of misses and only a couple makes. Second free throw for Pinamani, no good. Tries fighting for it, but Bogle comes up the rebound. Great effort by Petty, but she's fouled. And I tell you what, that was actually a good thing because Molly Rollins, Taylor Thompson were all alone on the other side of the court. 5th team foul, 2nd on Petty. And now Bogle will get a little pressure applied by the Purple Dragons. I don't think they'll bring much. Petty's still favoring that left arm as she's still in a lot of pain. And she tries stealing with that left arm, actually. Bogle with it. And Bogle will get past Petty. Stolen away by Petty, however. And here she comes. Only dribble with that right hand. Petty to Beitzinger, but it was behind her. And I really think that left hand is starting to affect Madden Petty's game. Riley Johnson comes in for Sophia Pinamani. Purple Dragons need some big minutes here out of Johnson. 2 minutes now left in the third quarter. Bogle, top of the key, over to Molly Rollins. Rollins goes past Zoe Pinamani, now backside to Taylor Thompson. Thompson lobs it into Olshner. Backside, look at the ball movement by Chanute. Bogle swatted away by Ella Hendrickson. And here comes Petty. Petty fouled. Petty drew contact as she ran in. She ran into Alshman. That's her first. 16th foul. And now Rachel Jackett will come in for Alshner. 1:35 on the clock. Riley Johnson inbound to Aubrey Beitzinger. Beitzinger almost traveled with it. Zoe Pinamani, the handoff to Beitzinger. Beitzinger, first shot of second half, it's good. Much needed basket from the senior. Beitzinger's first basket of the night. 23-16, Blue Comets have the lead. Thompson picks up her dribble, now she goes over to Angleton. Angleton backside to Bogle. Bogle kicks the foot, now gets to Rollins. Rollins on the handoff. She will hand off to Angleton. Angleton messing around with Riley Johnson. Picks up her dribble. Inside, looks great inside pass to Rachel Jackett. However, Jackett a little too much power on it as she misses the wide open layup. Now under 50 seconds here. Purple Dragons looking to knock on the door before the end of the third. Petty with it. Holding that left arm with the ball in the other hand. Beitzinger lobs to Ella Hendrickson. Hendrickson backdoor Petty. Great catch. Goes for the reverse layup. No good. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson down to Angleton. Now Angleton to Jackett. Jackett really thought about that three before not taking it, and she'll kick it out. And now Bogle has it, and Bogle will stare at the clock, and it will be a one-shot, one possession here for Chanute. Petty Gardner with one hand. Molly Rollins for three. No good. Rebounded by Petty. She's got 5 seconds. She's got to go. She's going to look up to Beitzinger. She does get it to Beitzinger. Beitzinger, one on the clock. Shot stuffed by Taylor Thompson to end the third quarter. And a good way to end it for the Chanute Blue Comets as they lead 23-16. Can Coach Kratz figure something out for his team to get it done in the fourth quarter? We'll find out after this 1 minute timeout here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live at ESPN1007.com. Only 8 minutes remain in this matchup, and it will start out Purple Dragons with the basketball as Zoe Pinamani inbound, and it will be Aubrey Beitzinger. Crossover. Beitzinger picks up her dribble at the top of the key, gets it over to Riley Johnson on the left. Riley Johnson spin move, runs into traffic, puts up a shot, loses the basketball as Alshner was there the whole time. Molly Rollins thought about driving, then she kicks it back out. She will find Babcock back in the game after a couple fouls in the third quarter, and a foul right there by Aubrey Beitzinger on Bogle. It will be the second foul on Beitzinger. 6th team foul, so now next foul for either team, they will be in the bonus. Bogle to inbound. Looks for Babcock, finds her. Babcock puts up the shot, and it rolls in. So Babcock adds to the lead, makes it 9, 25-16, Chanute. 7:20 and counting. Beitzinger gets a screen by Hendrickson, the give and go. However, stolen away by Rachel Jackett. Now Bogle going against two defenders, hands off. Babcock, it's good. And Babcock feeling it, and just like that, a timeout by Coach Kratz And his girls are going to have to sit on the bench and talk about this one. Let's take it with them. 1 minute timeout here on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com. Tell you, Heath is killing on these ads and the timing as the second buzzer just sounded off. 7:04 on the clock. Purple Dragons just took another timeout. They are trailing 27-16 against Chanute. Chanute 1-3 on the season. Purple Dragons 0-2. And actually during that timeout, Madden Petty got taped up a little bit on the left forearm. And so we'll see if that kind of helps her condition out a little bit. Beidsinger has it on the right side, guarded by Bogle. Beidsinger goes by Bogle and fouled and one. Aubrey Beidsinger, a great drive there, and a much-needed basket for the Purple Dragons here in this fourth quarter. I'll put Beidsinger to the line, and she hits. So Beidsinger's got 5, and Sophia Pinamani will come in for Riley Johnson. 6-point lead, 27-19. Press being applied by the Purple Dragons. Alshner all alone down low inside. Babcock has it. She goes cross court, and it's a timeout by Coach Fox, and a good timeout by Coach Fox as Babcock was in a little bit of problems there. 30-second timeout. Let's actually keep it here this time, Heath. Won't give you too many problems back there at the station. 27-19 is the score. I know I've said it a couple times already, but I'll say it again. If you're watching on the radio dial or you're listening, we want to thank you there. But if you're wanting to watch, you just go to ESPN100.7.com. Click on that Purple Dragon. It'll take you to the page where you can watch streaming at, I believe, 1080. Crystal clear. That's what Tyler Dare used to say. It's 6:43 remains here. A timeout as Coach Fox wanted to draw up the play here to break the press. We'll see if his team can do so. Babcock will inbound by the Purple Dragon bench. Purple Dragons will actually back off and just will meet him on the half court. Bogle, guarded by Petty. Babcock against Beidsinger. Bogle now hands off to Molly Rollins, now to Babcock. It's just a give and go offense here for this Chanute team. Bogle fakes the pass, good pass to inside for Babcock, and Babcock with another basket. Man, she is tearing it up this second half. 10-point game, 29-19. Petty gets a good screen by Caden Matlock. Petty goes cross to Ella Hendrickson, just out of the reach of Ella as it goes out of bounds. And it will be Chanute basketball, 6 on the clock. Pressure being applied. Matlock down low. She will meet. Babcock goes cross, baseball pass. Ella Hendrickson steals it away. So here comes Sophia Pinamani. Pinamani picks up her dribble, gets it to Aubrey Beidsinger. Beidsinger inside. No foul. Good defense there by Alshner. Stolen away by Beidsinger. Petty open. Petty drives, fouled. And Petty again holding that arm as soon as she's hit. 8th team foul by Chanute, and that will put Madden Petty to the line. That's the 4th foul now on Babcock, so she will sit out now. Thompson will come in for her. Petty. Couple dribbles. Free throws up, and it's good. Petty Makes it a 9-point ball game. Can she cut it to 8? She does. 29-21. Pressure being applied. Here's the full court press by the Purple Dragons. Can Chanute cross it? Deep pass by Taylor Thompson, and it's a foul on Sophia Penamani. Penamani bodied Molly Rollins as Rollins jumped in the air, tried to get it. And so now Molly Rollins will go to the free throw line. Penamani's third foul. And Molly Rollins has 4 points so far in this ball game. This will be her first attempt at the free throw line. Again, both teams will now be in the bonus for the rest of the game. Rollins, free throw. It's good. She's got 5. Puts the lead back to 9. And 1, 2, dribbles and a spin for Rollins. She hits the second one. She's got 6. 31-21, Chanute. Caden Matlock, Sophia Penamani on the right side. Penamani looks for Petty. Petty drives as soon as she catches it. Good pass to Ella Hendrickson. Hendrickson can't hit it as it's rebounded by Taylor Thompson. And good effort by Aubrey Beitzinger. However, Bogle's going to get it. Beitzinger's got to hurry up and contest her. She does. Thompson, top of the key, picks up her dribble. Petty swatting away for it, couldn't get it. Coach Fox says, kick it out and let's slow things down. We have the lead. Let's run a lot of clock off, and that's what they're going to do. Bogle back to Rollins. Rollins, triple threat offensive stance. As it's a fake handoff, then she keeps it. Now she will hand it off to Thompson. Thompson over on the left-hand side to Rachel Jacket. Now back to Bogle. Bogle, good ball handler. Outside to Jacket. Jacket almost into the bench. And a timeout by Coach Fox, and it's a full timeout. He's going to want to talk things with his girls and see how to run this clock down as much as possible. Let's take that timeout with them. 31-21 is the score. Back here in a minute on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com. Bogle gets it on the inbound, 31-21, 4:30 on the clock. Purple Dragons need some turnovers, and they need to get them now so they can get on the board. Plenty of time for this comeback if possible, but however, the hot hand of Corey Babcock is the one that's doing it all for him. And it's going to be an offensive foul, or travel, on the Blue Comets, and it will be Purple Dragon basketball. Here is Aubrey Beitzinger. She crosses half court, 4:15 on the clock. Beitzinger over to the right-hand side is Zoe Penamani. Zoe drives, stops with the left hand, now inside of Caden Matlock. Matlock nowhere to go as Alshner is up in her grill with their hands wide open. And then a pass to Zoe Penamani. Now Zoe with the left, now with the right to Sophia. Sophia looks for Matlock down low. Matlock a little too late for that pass, as it will now go out of bounds, and it will be Chanute basketball with 3:48 on the clock, 10-point lead. And now here comes Babcock. Babcock has to be careful. She has 4 fouls now, but she is the leading scorer in this game. Bogle with it. Not wanting to do anything with it. She's at the top of the key, just waiting for Petty to apply pressure. Babcock inside to Alshner. Alshner, beautiful right-hand hook. No good. Fight for it. Jump ball. And it's going to stay here. Chanute basketball. 3:31, 31 to 21. Chanute with the lead and the ball. Inbound. Bogle to Alshner. Over her head. Almost to backcourt. However, Molly Rollins was there to scoop it up. Now she'll get it to Bogle. Bogle. Over on the right. Crossover to the left. Petty guarding her. Wide open. Not the person you want to have open is Babcock. Then Beitzinger was able to recover. Stolen away by Petty. And here comes Beitzinger. And Petty eats the dirt. She's on the ground. And a steal by Rachel Jacket. And Bogle down low. Traveled. Petty hit the floor hard. Tell you what, she's a warrior. Still hanging on with the battled arm. And Coach Krotz is going to call another timeout. Let's see, it's a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. 31 to 21 is the score. Back here in 1 minute on ESPN 100.7. .301 on the clock. Time slowly ticking away here for the Purple Dragons if they want to win this thing. Still looking for that first win on the season. Aubrey Beitzinger with it. She will cross half court. Caden Matlock on the right. Back inside to Beitzinger. Beitzinger. Hard pass as she gets it stolen away by Molly Rollins. Rollins lobs it to Alshner and diving body by Beitzinger, but Beitzinger fouls Alshner. Alshner will go to the free throw line. And Beitzinger will pick up her third team foul, or personal foul, team's 8th. And Alshner now, she has 3 points in the game already. She'll need to add to it here to seal this thing away. First one is up, and it's good. 11-point differential now. Purple Dragons face. Alshner, one dribble, steps up. Second one falls as well. So Alshner picking it up after missing a lot of free throws early in this ball game. 33 to 21. Matlock looking for Petty. Petty, good spin move to get open. Beitzinger for 3, hits it. Big 3 by Aubrey Beitzinger in a must-need basket for the Purple Dragons. Pressure applied, however, they get across early as Taylor Thompson. Back to Bogle. Bogle going to take her time with it. Handoff to Thompson. Thompson will have Beitzinger guarding her. Beitzinger now guarding Molly Rollins on the handoff. Now back to Thompson. Thompson over to Bogle, and it's just that give-and-go offense. This is with a motion offense. The guards will just keep doing handoffs as Alshner down low will look for the basketball. Thompson lobs into Alshner. Alshner, that's who they wanted. Foul. That's exactly what Coach Fox wanted right there, is to milk some time on the clock and go to the free throw line to add 2 more. Sophia Petimani called with the foul. That's her 4th, team's 9th. Alshner hit her last 2. She's 3 for 3 now. 34 to 24, 10-point lead. Second attempt for Alshner. is no good as it rims out. But however, Matlock couldn't get the rebound. And guess what? Alshner's fouled again, and she will go to the free throw line once more. Gotta credit Tia Alshner as she has been busy in the second half. Double bonus now for Chanute as she hits the first. Second free throw up, and it will fall as well. So now 36-24 is the lead. Aubrey Beitzinger got to go if you're the Purple Dragons. Inside to Caden Matlock. Matlock, tough two, and she hits it. That's Matlock's first basket of the night, believe it or not. 26-36. Purple Dragons trailing by 10. Wide open, and Rachel Jacket has just been standing in that corner all alone. There she gets it this time. Petty tries stealing it, and the ball will go out of bounds. Good effort by Madden Petty. 1:24 remains. Babcock comes in for offense as she'll take over for Jacket. Babcock again with 4 fouls. Bogle with it. Petty heavily guarding her. Now to Thompson. Thompson over to Molly Rollins. Rollins looks inside at first, then she's just going to give the handoff to Bogle. Bogle double team, then back to Rollins. Rollins drives open Alshner. Alshner hits. Another inside basket for Alshner. She has been the key factor in the second half for her Chanute Lady Blue Comets. Under a minute now, 12-point game. Beitzinger. Cross court to Zoe Pinamani. Pinamani doesn't put up the shot, actually gets it to Beitzinger. Beitzinger for 3, no good. Rebounded by Zoe Pinamani, kick ball. It will remain Purple Dragon basketball, 43.6 on the clock. 38-26 is the score. Purple Dragons need to score, and they need to score in a hurry. Sophia Pinamani to inbound. She will look to Zoe on the right-hand side. She'll get it. Zoe puts up the shot, and it just doesn't fall. Rebounded by Alshner, and Alshner going to be the point guard here and taking across half court. Gets it to Bogle, and now it's Babcock with it. And Babcock to Molly Rollins, and they will look to run this thing down. Rollins with it. And she will get it to Babcock. Babcock on the P at midcourt. 15 seconds, and you hear the claps coming from the Chanute bench as they are excited, and they're going to pick up their second win on the season. The Purple Dragons will fall yet again, but in another close contested matchup. There's the final horn as the score ends up being 38-26. Chanute with the victory. And yet again, Purple Dragons open shots just couldn't finish. But however, the big difference in that second half, Tia Alshner, as she only had 3 in the first half, but then she had 8 points in the second half, and that was a big differential to give her Lady Blue Comets the win. 38-26, the final score yet again. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll break things down once more, and then we'll start to get into the boys matchup here in just a little bit on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com. Welcome back out to Pittsburg High School Gymnasium as the final score of the girls' game, 38-26. The Lady Blue Comets getting their second win of the season. Let's quickly go over some stats here as the Lady Blue Comets had some pretty good leading scores, two of them specifically, and Corey Babcock, as she finished with 16. Shayla Bogle had 6. Molly Rollins had 6. 10. And then Tia Alshner had 10. Excuse me. So very impressive outing by Alshner and Babcock in the end of the game. For the Purple Dragons, Madden Petty, who was looking pretty good, and then a little injury kind of got to her as she had that left arm stinger. We'll have to see the injury report and how she will favor in tomorrow as they play tomorrow and see if she kind of plays in that one or loses some minutes or whatnot. But Petty, she finished with 9 points. Aubrey Beitzinger hits all of her shots in the second half, fourth quarter specifically. She finished with 8. Caden Matlock only had 2 points in this game after having about 12 or 14 in Tuesday's matchup. Sophia Pinamani, she hits 3, and Ella Hendrickson with 4. So Coach Kratz and company 0-3 right now. But again, you know, this team's improving game by game and figuring out the kinks. And I think if they play 4 quarters in general, and I tell you, once they hit those shots, they'll be looking like a pretty good team like they should be. But right now, just, again, squaring out the kinks. Hopefully they can get that taken care of as they head to Webb City tomorrow to play in that tournament. And I'm not 100% sure which team exactly they play, but they will play tomorrow in the Dome. And now we will switch over to the men's side. A big matchup between the 3-1 Chanute Blue Comets and the 2-0 Pittsburg Purple Dragons. And, you know, this matchup could mean quite a bit here at the beginning of this game. Talk to Coach Rolfs a little bit, and you'll hear that interview in a couple minutes or so here. But Coach Rolfs is really excited about how his team has played overall in the first 2 games. They've played competitively, played tough, and, you know, these kids are having fun, but they want to keep working hard, and they want to do what they can to make it back to state that they were last year. And instead of finishing 3rd place, they'll do what they can to bring home the title here to Pittsburg, Kansas. This Purple Dragon team has some talent that has came back in Jarek Butcher, Trenton Austin, and Gavin Elkamil. And then you look over at the boys' side for Chanute. They return a lot of key guys that could really do some damage for them. Michael Aylwood, Mason Manbeck, Braden Frederick, Nate Otis. You got Bryson Ellis, Adrian Buchanan, Alex Crum, Corbin Kimberlin. All of them seniors on this team. Only one sophomore in this lineup for the varsity squad. Coach Roark really excited about his team and how they've played so far on the season. A 3-1 record. Look to make it 4-1 here, but a tough matchup. See if they can do so, as Chanute was actually swept by the Purple Dragons last year when these two faced each other twice, both at Chanute and Pittsburg. So we'll see if Chanute can bounce back here and try to beat these guys in their own home court, make them feel what they felt last year. As last week I said, Pittsburg played a really good matchup against the Parsons Vikings, and the player that come out of that game to keep your eye on in tonight's matchup is Javon Grant, the sophomore point guard. Grant really took over the game towards the end in his own hands. And, you know, if you heard the stream, on Tuesday, I said, you know, Grant put up so many shots in that game, more than he did in his freshman season in general. Grant was really comfortable in that offense and was not afraid to step up when it was brought upon him. So we'll see how Javon also helps out in this matchup with big brother, little brother, is him and Gavin Elkamil have been really good friends, and that chemistry that those two have, we'll see if they can continue that against a well-put Chanute team that really contested these guys both games last season, and Chanute will bring the house tonight. And so we get a couple more things here as the Blue Comets here look up to see who all they have competed with on the season. As again, they said they're coming in as a 3-1 record. And they actually have one win already in league play. They played Labette County last. They won that one 48-38. They played Rose Hill and fell to that one 54-26. Played Garden Plain and won that one 60-40. And then the season opener at Caney Valley, they won that one 79-65. So the Blue Comets definitely a lot of games under their belt already in this season. We'll look to see if they can add another one to the W against a familiar foe in the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we will be here with Coach Kylie Rolfs and see what he has to say about his team so far in this season and how he fears and what Chanute will bring to him and his team in this matchup tonight. Quick timeout here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live at ESPN1007.com. And we welcome you back out to PHS Gymnasium as we are just 2 minutes away from the boys matchup as Chanute 3-1 on the year take on the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons, who are 2-0 on the year. We just mentioned, before the break, Chanute, who they played so far in this season, and now Pittsburgh, they played Nevada, and they also have played Parsons, and then they will play Chanute tonight. And then after that, it's a couple games before Christmas break as the Purple Dragons will play in Webb City in prime time tomorrow, probably about 7:30. Shelby White and our own Heath Atkins will be on the call for that one. And then next Tuesday, the 18th, they will play Fort Scott at Fort Scott, and that will be the final game before Christmas break. And they won't come back to play again until January 4th, where they will play Labette County here at Pittsburgh High School. And so, but before all of that fun and madness happens, Purple Dragons key matchup tonight against Chanute. First matchup between the two. Who will get the favor, who will get the hot hand first? The Purple Dragons, when they played Parsons Tuesday, they were hitting some pretty good shots right off the bat. They were hot in the first quarter as they were hitting lights out from downtown. And that really got them going, and then Parsons found their way back into it. But then towards the end, like I said in the interview with Coach Rolfs, the poise and the control that this team had made them play really well towards the end of the game. They weren't panicking. They were just playing with everything that they wanted to right there, and that really helped them out. And that helped them get the victory here, and I believe we're going to do the national anthem once again. We'll hang on just a little bit before we go to break for that national anthem as the choir centers around mid-court of the Purple P, and the Pep Club, the ugly sweater, Christmas-looking Pep Club, will head on over to the sideline to warm up the boys team and get them ready to go. So we will take a 2-minute timeout, Heath, as we have the national anthem. Back in 2 minutes here on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com. And we welcome you back out to Pittsburgh High School. We are just minutes away from the highly intense matchup of the Purple Dragons and the Blue Comets boys basketball teams. And we're going through the starting lineups here for both squads. And we will quickly go through those here just a second. It will be for the Purple Dragons, the starting five that has been all season long. Number 1, Javon Grant. Number 4, Gavin Elkamil. Number 12, Brett Wiemers. Number 35, Jarek Butcher. And then number 41, Trenton Austin. And then for the Blue Comets, it's 5 guys that have been very familiar on this court, and probably 5 that played against each other last year. Mason Manbeck, Michael Aylward, Nate Otis, Ty Bowman, and Corbett Kimberlin will be the 5. Coach Kylie Rawls and Coach Rourke will be head-to-head once again. Familiar faces, familiar places. And we are just a couple seconds away as one final word for both teams before they hit the floor. Who's going to get another conference win on the season? Both teams have one apiece. Coach Rolf's talking to his boys over here on the right-hand side. And Trenton Austin will be the one to tip it off, going up against what will be Nate Otis. And we are ready to go for part 2 of tonight's matchups. And here we go. Austin wins the tip. Javon Grant will handle it, and we are underway. And it'll be Javon Grant on the inside to Jarek Butcher. Butcher picks up his dribble, finds Brett Wiemers on the right. Wiemers looks for a pushing going through Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil can't get it, so now Javon Grant at the top of the key. They will reset and look to do things all over again. Wiemers on the right-hand side to Butcher. Now back to Wiemers. Wiemers looks for Austin, who was wide open down low. Didn't get it to him. Now Gavin Elkamil posting up, and Mason Manbeck. And it's going to be an offensive foul quickly against Elkamil. And so just like that, Elkamil's got one. To inbound it will be Bowman. Bowman will get it to Corbett Kimberlin. Last time, remember, Kimberlin was the sharpshooter on this team. Handoff over to Otis. Picks up his dribble, now gets it back to Otis. Otis over to Kimberlin. Kimberlin guarded by Javon Grant, inside to the big man, and Ty Bowman. Bowman will hit Mason Manbeck. Manbeck picks up his dribble, now hands off on the right side. Kimberlin back to Aylwood. Aylwood fade away. No good. Rebounded by Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil will drive. Now she'll stop and get it to Javon Grant. Grant, the ball handling. There goes the speed demon and Javon Grant. And just like that, Grant, first 2 points of the night go to him. The sophomore continuing his hot hand from Tuesday's matchup. He will meet Kimberlin. Grant getting a little closer every time to Kimberlin. Kimberlin, handoff over to Manbeck. Manbeck on the right-hand side to Otis. 3 looking by Aylwood as he decided not to. Kimberlin inside. Bowman, no good. Rebounded by Trenton Austin. Bowman had a wide-open layup. And Austin a little too much out of the hands of Javon Grant as he'll be out of bounds. 2-0 as the score. 6:13 on the clock. Purple Dragons have the lead. And it will be Bowman to inbound. He will get it to Kimberlin. No pressure applied. Chanute wearing Columbia blue with navy blue lettering, Under Armour unis. They're on the right side. Manbeck behind the back on Wiemers. Inside, wide open Bowman. He's not missing this time. Bowman's first points of the night ties things up. Quickly come the Purple Dragons on the other end. It's Brett Wiemers, and he's fouled. It's a foul against Kimberlin, it looks like. It's actually going to be on Bowman, the 6'5" forward down low. And it's a shooting foul, so Brett Wiemers will go to the free throw line for 2. Wiemers hits his first. First basket of the night for Brett Wiemers. Second attempt, spins it, puts it up, and it's good. 4-2 now. Purple Dragons have the lead. 5:45 and counting. Kimberlin. On the right, hands off to Manbeck. Manbeck with the right hand now between the legs. Loses the ball, actually. Then gets it back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin looks. He's looking for Otis. Or Otis, excuse me. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Purple Dragon basketball. Javon Grant with it now. Pep Club giving a little bit of trouble here for the Chanute Blue Comets on the other side. Trenton Austin to Brett Weimers. Gets a screen by Austin now. Lob pass, alley-oop. Little too much by Gavin Elkamil, and this one's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Chanute basketball. Good-looking play, good-looking idea. However, they couldn't write it up correctly, as that was a magnificent play over many games last year for the Purple Dragons with Austin. And now on the inside, Bowman to Kimberlin. Kimberlin loses the basketball, and it's out of bounds. Kimberlin really surprised they didn't get a foul call there, and still looking around for it, and that's good defense by the Purple Dragons. Under 5 minutes now, 4-2 the score. Grant looks over to Coach Rawls, gets the play call. Over to the left-hand side is Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil, shooting sleeve on the left. He's going to drive on the left. Fade away, no good. Rebounded by Kimberlin. Kimberlin immediately picks up the pace with the up-tempo. Kimberlin looks to drive. There he goes, up and in. Cortland Kimberlin with his first basket of the night to tie the game up at 4. Quickly come the Purple Dragons, however. Trenton Austin with the up and under. Cannot hit. Brett Weimers with it, loses it. Javon Grant has the ball. Javon Grant to Weimers on the left. Weimers drives, passes Kimberlin, and he's fouled again. Brett Weimers to the free throw line. This foul is going to go on Kimberlin this time. Kimberlin's first, team second. A lot of high-pace action already at this game. 4 points apiece for each team. And now here's Weimers as he hit both free throws last time. Looks to do the same. Up one for the Purple Dragons. Second free throw, Weimers. Automatic. 6-4 now. 4:15 on the clock. Kimberlin with it. Slowing things down just a tad bit. First substitution to come in the game is Garrett Almond. He'll come in next dead ball. 3, Otis was looking for it, didn't decide to do it. Kimberlin, he's got it inside Bowman. Bowman stretching the floor, he's the big fella. Back door to Kimberlin. Kimberlin, he's got a wide open Elwood. Hits it. Elwood, his first basket of the night. Austin, one too many steps as he traveled. Great idea, but couldn't get it done. And now here comes Allman. He will step in for Elwood, who just hit the 3 to give the Blue Comets the lead at 7-6. Kimberlin on the left-hand side. Javon Grant will meet him at the volleyball line. Over on the right is Allman. Now it's Otis. Kimberlin. Left side of the key. Drives, pump fakes, puts Grant in the air. Cannot hit. Great rebound by Brett Weimers. And Weimers showing off that the guard can do more than just shoot. Javon Grant hurried up 3 there as it bounces out, and it's no good. Rebounded by Kimberlin. Kimberlin now will pick things up and get it to Manbeck. Manbeck double teamed on the left-hand side. Picks up his dribble. Now gets it to Kimberlin. Left-hand side is Otis, and his hit 3 is no good. Rebounded by Trenton Austin. Austin now over to Grant. Quickly come the Purple Dragons there, going from right to left on your radio dial. And Grant now bringing it back out. No pressure applied, so let's slow things down. Little fade pass to Austin as Austin lost it and then regains it. Jarek Butcher with the screen. Now back to Austin, top of the key, inside to Butcher. Nobody there. Butcher converts. Jarek Butcher's first points of the night. And the Purple Dragons regain the lead at 8-7. 2:25 and counting. First quarter flying by now. Kimberlin, nobody home. Ball is out of bounds. Purple Dragon basketball. Another substitution. Bryson Ellis will come in for Bowman. As well as Aylwood will come back into the game. He'll come in for Manbeck. And Manbeck and Kimberlin trying to figure things out on that last possession. Here is Javon Grant. He will get it on the right side to Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil fakes the drive, fakes the shot. Inside to Trenton Austin. Austin's got the matchup inside that he wants. Converts and one. Trenton Austin. A great idea and a great pass by Jarek Butcher to feed the beast down low in Austin. Austin, however, a little hit and miss when it comes to the free throw line this season. He's about 50%, and he hits it this time. Kimberlin now with it. Kimberlin looks over to get the call. Coach Rolf's loving what his team's doing so far. He wants to keep it going. Right-hand side, Audis. Now to Kimberlin. Kimberlin, right-hand side to Almond. Almond looks inside. Butcher's guarding him. And stolen away by Butcher. Oh, little contact. More contact as Gavin Elkamil and Aylwood just collided, and it's an offensive foul on Gavin Elkamil. That's Elkamil's second in two different sides here. On the Chanute side, they're happy to hear that, but on the Purple Dragon side, they're not happy to hear that. And Gavin now has to sit down with two fouls early in this ballgame. That's a big key factor as he's the sharpshooter of this team. But now in comes Peyton Cantrell, who last game really turned things up, and we'll see if he can carry that momentum over in this ballgame. Kimberlin on the Purple P at midcourt. Right-hand side, Audis. He has nowhere to go as Cantrell giving him fits. How about the defense by Cantrell? Ball will go out of bounds. And they're going to rule Purple Dragon basketball. And it's a 30-second timeout. Not sure which coach called that, actually, but it's timeout Coach Rolf, so let's take it with them. 11-7 is the score. Back in 30 here on ESPN 1007, streaming live on ESPN1007.com. Pretty good matchup so far in this first quarter. 11-7 is the score. The Purple Dragons have the lead and the ball coming out of the break. It'll be Cantrell to inbound it to Javon Grant. No pressure applied. Weimers with it. And we got I don't know if it was an illegal screen. It was an illegal screen on Jarek Butcher, I believe. Yep, Butcher's first. And so now with 1:14 on the clock, the Blue Comets will have a chance to cut down the lead as it's a 4-point game. Purple Dragons lead 11-7. And here is Kimberlin on the left-hand side. Good defense by Brett Weimers as he knocks it out of bounds. And Kimberlin will now inbound it right by the bench of the Purple Dragons. Gets it in to Aylwood. Aylwood with the left. Now to Mason Manbeck. Manbeck back in the game. So is Bowman. Bowman drives, nothing doing. Now back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin. Grant right there. Great move. And he makes it. A great job right there by Bowman as he gets 4 points now in this ballgame. Cuts the lead to 2. Javon Grant, 30 seconds on the clock. Got to take his time. Kimberlin looking to bring a little bit of pressure. The senior definitely knows how this ball game works. And Grant just looks at the clock, now calls a play, just waiting for Coach Rolfs. See what they want to do. Screen by Austin. Grant just pulls up 3. No good. Rebounded by Austin. Austin fadeaway. Cantrell tip. No good. Weimers tip. No good. Stolen away. Austin, no. And that's how the first quarter will come to an end. in favor of the Purple Dragons, 11-9. Back in 1 minute for some second quarter action here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com. Some familiar faces here at Pittsburg High School as last year's team, Chase Curtis, Dalton Gromer, Alex Kafka, Drew Rolfs, and Marquis English here to watch their old team here to see if they can get the job done without them. It'll be Blue Comet basketball to start the second quarter. Manbeck inside, no good. Bryson Ellis had it as Trenton Austin was there on the defense. Javon Grant, the speed demon, does it again. 4 points for Grant, 13-9 is the score. Kimberlin over to Manbeck. Manbeck now back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin puts up a three, no good. Wow, Javon Grant actually jumped over Bowman to get that rebound. Here's Jarek Butcher, wide open three. He loves that spot as that one does not fall. And is this off of Aylwood? And it's not. It will be off of the Purple Dragons. And so it will be Chanute basketball. And it will be Bowman. We'll get it. He will get it in to Kimberlin. Kimberlin crosses half court. Over to Manbeck. Manbeck on the left-hand side by the Pep Club. Now gets it at the top of the key to Nate Otis. Otis. Back to Manbeck. Manbeck thought about the three. Good defense by Jarek Butcher. Right-hand side is Otis for three. Up, no good. Rebounded by Butcher and quickly come to Purple Dragons. Butcher wasting no time getting it to Vaughn Grant. Cross half court. Grant, you see the shimmies. Puts it up. It's good. Javon Grant. Continuing the hot hand from Tuesday's matchup. 6 points in this one. And Purple Dragons lead this one 15-9. Grant in the face of Kimberlin. Now on the right-hand side is Otis. Otis picks up his dribble, travels with it, and Peyton Cantrell is loving it. Turnover. And Jarek Butcher, I believe, lost his contacts as he has to come out of the game to get that taken care of. Or it's a finger problem, a jammed finger. Yeah, it looks like a jammed finger. They're going to tape that up. That's on his shooting hand as well, so keep that in mind. Javon Grant with it. Gavin Elkmuir's back in. He's got 2 fouls. Ty Roark's in as well. Roark, hand off to Austin. Austin, no good. Great defense by Bowman, and we got a foul on the floor. See who they call this foul on. Elward gets called with the foul. His first, the team's 4th. Elkmuir to inbound to Cantrell. Cantrell, backdoor. Elkmuir for three. No good. Rebound by Cantrell over the back, however. And Cantrell trying to plead his case. And that will be the first on Peyton. And Austin giving him a little bit of words of advice as well. So here is Kimberlin. He's got it. He's going to be met by Austin. Austin will be guarding him. Bowman now with the matchup that he likes. Manbeck inside. Manbeck gets his first points of the game. So Manbeck makes it a 4-point ball game. 15-11, Purple Dragons inside. Austin, tough shot. He's using a bad angle, looking for a foul, not going to get it. Quickly come the other way. Aylwood, 3, no good. El Camille wanted that rebound, but Bowman's going to get it. Manbeck, power hop, inside. Basket's good by Audis. 2 points for him. 2-point game. Javon Grant now, a little frustrated. Over to Gavin El Camille. El Camille drives. Double move, puts it in. Gavin El Camille, when he can do stuff like that, he is dangerous. First basket of the night for Gavin, 17-13. On the left-hand side, it's Aylwood. Deep 3 by Manbeck, and it's no good as it goes out of bounds. Kimberlin touched it last, and Jarek Butcher comes back in. He's going to come in for Trenton Austin. Again, keep in mind that the injured hand of Butcher, he's taped up. 2 fingers, his ring finger and pinky finger. And now Jarek Butcher talking with the referee. Looks like a couple substitutions. Braden Frederick and Bryson Ellis come in. Bowman takes a seat. And Javon Grant, 4:39 on the clock. Purple Dragons up 4. Cantrell over to Butcher, now back to Grant. Grant thought he saw something, now he's going to bring it back out. 1-2-2 defense ran by Chanute. Gavin El Camille will take advantage of that as he puts up a wide open shot, no good. Rebounded by Cantrell over the back yet again, and Cantrell is frustrated. Second call on Cantrell, and Austin's going to have to come in for him. Cantrell will come out. Trenton Austin will come in, but his bench and Coach Ross loves the effort by Cantrell. Really stepping up in some moments here for Peyton. And Kimberlin with it, met by Austin. Austin wants to contest. Manbeck, 3, no, as he wanted to. Roark, good defense on the floor foul. I think this one's going to go against Roark. It will be. Roark pushed off, they say. Roark gets a smile on. He thought he was in the clear. And Kimberlin will inbound. Gets it inside. Frederick. Frederick now to Audis. Kimberlin. Up by the Purple Pia half court. Right side, Braden Frederick. Frederick double teamed. Over now to Audis. Audis guarded by Trenton Austin. Almost double dribbled. Manbeck looks for the deep 3 and says he's going to try to drive. Double move. I think it was blocked by Trenton Austin, actually. Javon Grant. Carried. And Chanute's side liking what they see. 3:33 on the clock. 17-13 is the score. Manbeck has the ball. Purple Dragons band trying to get their crowd back into it, doing the "We Will Rock You" chant. Right side, shot up and good by Nate Audis for 3. And that cuts the lead to 1. El Camille, Roark, Grant, Butcher, El Camille, drives, fouled. Good series of passing there for the Purple Dragons. Puts Gavin El Camille at the free throw line. Alex Bowman and Brett Weimers will come in. Bryson Ellis committed with the foul. It's his second. Here's El Camille, 1 dribble. Free throw's good. El Camille has 3 points in this contest so far. Wants to add to it. And Brett Weimers will come in. Ty Roark will take a break. And El Camille hits the second. the Purple Dragons lead at 19-16 after the 2 free throws by Gavin Elkmeal. Kimberlin, right side. Audis is feeling it. This time, no good. Now rebounded by Butcher, and here comes Javon Grant, coast to coast. It falls. Man, that thing was just hanging off of the rim. I didn't know if it was going to fall or not. Took its sweet time. Javon Grant happy about that one, 21-16. Inside Bowman, left-hander, no good. Rebounded by Brett Wiemers. Wiemers picks it up, gets it to Gavin Elkmeal. Elkmeal pulls up 3, no good. Wiemers with the second effort. Can't convert, however. Kimberlin with the rebound. 2:13 on the clock. Gotta love Brett Wiemers' effort. Kimberlin looking for the screen from Bowman. He gets it. Kimberlin thought about pulling. Doesn't. Audis. He's been pulling the trigger lately. Now inside to Bowman. Bowman puts a couple of moves. Nothing doing. Frederick inside. And it's Frederick with 2 points. His first of the night. Cuts the lead to 3. Wiemers, deep 3, no good. Trenton Austin, good rebound and 1. Flexing is the senior as he puts it in. Wiemers. So Trenton Austin with the great one there as Frederick fouls. That's his first, team's 6th, and Gavin will take a quick breather as Roark comes in for him. And now Trenton Austin converts. And Austin's got 6. 24-18. Inside. And it just rolls out for Frederick. Frederick still hanging with it, though. Good job. Kimberlin 3, no good. Rebounded by Trenton Austin. Javon Grant over to Roark. Back to Grant. Grant for 3. No good. Rebounded by Bowman. Kimberlin looks up. Javon Grant jumps in the air, actually. Wide open layup for Braden Frederick. 24-20. Under 1 minute now. Grant slows things down. Manbeck looks to come in. Next dead ball. 3 up. Wiemers nowhere near as it was an air ball rebounded by Bowman. And Kimberlin has it, and they look to take this thing down to the very end. 24-20. 30 seconds remains. Kimberlin guarded heavily by Grant. This is what Grant loves to do. And Grant right in the grill of Kimberlin. 10 seconds on the clock now. Screen by Bowman on the right side. He'll take it. Matchup down low is in favor. 3 by Allman. No good. Javon Grant, 1 second on the clock. Takes up the shot. It will count. Oh, just close. As that is how the first half will come to an end. As our score is 24-20. Purple Dragons have the lead at half, and they gotta like that lead so far. 24-20 is the score. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll go over some halftime statistics here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live at ESPN1007.com. welcome you back to Pittsburg High School. As our score 24-20. The Purple Dragons have the lead. However, it was a good ending for Chanute as they were able to rally back. We'll see if they can do so. Let's go through some scores here as the half-court shots will actually come up, and I'll change the score bug for everybody so they can take a look at the actual halftime shots. And so, here we go. For Chanute, we'll lead the way. Mason Benbeck's got 2. Michael Aylwood's got 3. Braden Frederick's got 4. Nate Audis has 5. Ty Bowman's got 4. And Cortland Kimberlin has 2. So points all around for the Blue Comets. And now for the Purple Dragons, it is 8 points for Javon Grant, 4 points for Gavin Elkamil, as a half-court shot for $100 is in. And Brett Weimers has 4 points. Jarek Butcher's got 2. Trenton Austin's got 6. And so we're going to take a quick break here. Marquis English, he's going to put up the shot. Former Purple Dragon, he misses the half-court shot. Marquis, everybody likes to see him back for the Purple Dragons. But back out of here, 24-20 is the score. You know, Purple Dragons really liking some matchups that they have. And, you know, one thing that really hurt them was foul trouble for Gavin Elkamil, their leading scorer on this team. And he kind of had to sit out, and what that meant was Javon Grant had to step up, and Javon did just that. And then the pick and rolls were really a big factor as Trenton Austin helped out on those pick and rolls, and the second chance points for the Purple Dragons has helped them as well. They are tearing it up on the offensive glass, and then on the other side, on missed shots, they are not letting the Chanute Blue Comets get an opportunity to get it. And now for Chanute, got to credit them because scoring is all around, and you know, they're looking for the wide open 3, but if it's there, that's not the first thing that they want in mind. They want the easy baskets, and when they find their big guy in 6'5", Ty Bowman down low, they're going to get it to him. And Bowman's going to have to capitalize those opportunities while he can. Cortland Kimberlin, the point guard, really just trying to flex and spread out the court. And when he does that, he tries to get open a teammate an open shot. And that's why Kimberlin only has 2 points so far. Elwood shot a lot in that first half, only getting 1 to fall. He'll look to see if he can get his hot hand going here in the second half. About 4 minutes left here before we're back. It's second half action, so we'll keep it here for just a little bit before I have Heath take us to break. And, you know, for the Purple Dragons, Coach Rolfs has got to be pleased with this team, but, you know, he kind of wants a win where it's not a nail-biter. He told us Tuesday, you know, we might like calling it up here with these intense games, but he doesn't like it at all down there. And so we'll see if he can kind of change things up for him and his team. So with that being said, we'll take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, there'll be just a minute or two until the boys come back out on the court and get ready for some third quarter action here on ESPN 100.7, streaming live at ESPN1007.com.
repairing rail cars in Pennsylvania, or hauling grain in Australia, Watco is still the same hometown transportation services provider that was started in Pittsburg, The Watco team has close ties to our local communities and would like to wish all our area high school teams safe and successful seasons. Watco Companies, customer first, safety always.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburgh and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. This firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
We welcome you back out to Pittsburg High School. Our score 24-20. The Purple Dragons boys team looking to stay undefeated, and they are just 2 quarters away from doing so. Chanute Blue Comets looking to give fits and get their second win in conference against this Purple Dragons team. As Chanute, pretty good season so far for them, 3-1 on the year. Chanute, after this ball game, next Tuesday they will head to Field Kinley to play the Golden Tornadoes before the Christmas break, and that's it for them. And then their next matchups will be January 4th against Independence on the road, and then they will take on the amazing Parsons Vikings team that the Purple Dragons have faced already this season. So the grind never stops for either of these two teams as they have to play some tough matchups all throughout this season. And we already mentioned it once, but the Purple Dragons and the Blue Comets will play again this year, or next year I should say, in February the 5th. And that'll be a nice matchup in Chanute. But before then, 2 quarters to go here at Pittsburg High School. The Purple Dragons look to defend their home court very well. Javon Grant, the leading scorer on this team. Can he keep that up and hope that Gavin Elkamil can catch fire and help out his squad? On the other side, who wants to take over for the Blue Comets, as it's a all-around effort by the team in general. A couple points is the difference in the leading scores for them. As both teams will hit the floor, we are ready for some third quarter action. Maybe if I change that up, and there we are. 16 minutes remain in this one. Let's take it 8 minutes at a time. Javon Grant with it. He will get a screen from Brett Weimers. Now looks. Again, it's a zone defense. Gavin Elkamil fakes the shot, fakes the jab. Back to Weimers. Weimers really thought about that 3. Handoff to Javon Grant. Grant taking his time, setting up the offense, wants to make sure these guys get a good shot before doing anything crazy. Inside on the paint is Jarek Butcher about the free throw line. Butcher almost traveled with it. Gavin now, pump fake, shot behind the backboard. That's why he hit it. And Gavin actually gets his own rebound out of no good. Rebounded by Kimberlin. Inside, swatted away by Trenton Austin. A big swat as it was a wide open basket for Frederick. That bounces out. Kimberlin to inbound. Slaps the ball. Looks for Manbeck, gets Manbeck. Weimer swats it out of bounds though again. Good defense by this Purple Dragons team coming out of the half. Kimberlin will inbound again, this time at a different spot. This time gets it to Manbeck. Everything's okay. Manbeck. Top of the key, now over to the left to Kimberlin. Kimberlin bodies Javon Grant. Nothing doing. Manbeck, right side. He's going to look for Bowman down low. Instead, he's going to get Frederick with it. Frederick guarded by Weimers, picks up his dribble. Left-hand side to Kimberlin. Kimberlin over by the Chanute bench, gets a screen from Bowman. Kimberlin drives, bodied hard by Trenton Austin, no call. Rebounded by Javon Grant. Grant drives, kicks. Jarek Butcher thought about it, nothing. Butcher inside, Trenton Austin swatted away by Bowman. Crowd for Chanute loving it. Kimberlin trips, and he's called with the travel. And I really think Trenton Austin got away with it. I think they tripped into each other, and a technical is called. And now the referees are going to talk things over here. And it's a technical foul on Braden Frederick. Frederick, not sure, he must have said something to the referee on that. But that's his second foul. And that will now put Gavin Elkamil to the free throw line for 2 free ones. Now the referee will talk over Coach Roark on the technical. Gavin all alone on this side of the court. Hits the first one. And still an explanation going on over there with the referee and Coach Roark. Now they are done. And Gavin hits both. So 2 free points for Gavin Elkamil. He's got 6. And the lead is 6 as well, and it will still be Purple Dragon basketball after the technical. So Javon Grant now over to Gavin Elkamil on the right-hand side. Gavin gets it to Brett Weimers on the corner. Butcher immediately looking to pass, hits Gavin. Gavin drives, great drive inside, and now Gavin Elkamil starting to heat things up now. Quickly come the Blue Comets that turn it over. Elkamil, coast to coast, loses the basketball, somehow finds it back again, puts it in. Timeout on the floor. It's a Chanute timeout. Full timeout, so let's take it with them. 30-20 is the score. Back in 1 minute here on ESPN 1007, streaming live at ESPN1007.com. to 20 is the score. The Purple Dragons have the lead, but Chanute has the basketball with 5:57 on the clock in the third quarter. And a little bit of talking over here at the table, scores table. See what's going on here. I don't know if they're just getting a confirmation on something. Now the referee's going to head over there, and now Coach will also head over there. So both head coaches will meet in the middle on what's going on. Coach Roark actually confused. He just wants to know what the whole reasoning was after the timeout, what was happening. And they're just going to discuss some things and look at it, and they're still discussing some things, and I think now they're going to bring in another official, and so yeah, not 100% sure what the deal is now, but now we're at a little bit of a delay as 2 referees are over at the scores table to discuss some things, and Coach Roark will now get closer and try to figure out what's happening as Coach Rolfs now sits back down, and they're still discussing it. The JV girls squad comes back over after their game, and looks like it was everything looks to be fine. Not sure. I think this is the second time this has happened in this ball game. So, all right, looks like we're all good to go and we're ready to play some basketball. 5:57 on the clock, like I said. 30 to 20. Purple Dragons have the lead. Manbeck to inbound to Kimberlin. Kimberlin will get a screen by Bowman. They go for that pick and roll. They want Bowman down low. He's got the matchup against Javon Grant. Austin's there to help, however. Man, and there's the shot, and that's what they need to do if that's going to continue to happen. Bowman gets it. 8-point game now. Purple Dragons lead. Grant has it. Wanted to drive, now he's going to kick it out. Gavin wants the ball bad. He's going to get it, and he traveled. He said he had the ball, but he traveled with it. And now Purple Dragon bench, and Manbeck kind of exchanging some words. Manbeck just smiled it off and did his own thing. Kimberlin. Screen by Bowman. Now it's a fake screen. Austin was ready for it the whole time. Right-hand side, it's Frederick. Frederick to Kimberlin on the left. Kimberlin again looks for Bowman on the fake screen. Nothing there. Manbeck for three. No, he didn't want to shoot it. Now he gets it back to Frederick. Frederick to Kimberlin. Kimberlin inside to Bowman. Bowman, he's going to take the shot. The lefty is. Two Purple Dragons there as Javon Grant gets the rebound. Grant looking to drive. He carried again. And when Grant wants to do that drive, he just puts that hand underneath and hands it over. And so that's another costly turnover there. And Coach Rolfs just acknowledges that it happens, and you got to move on. 30 to 22, 4:45 on the clock here in the third quarter. Kimberlin gets the matchup. Here's the screen. And now Gavin says, you know what, take my man. I will take Bowman down low. So now Grant is guarding Audis. Audis on the right-hand side. Gets it over to Frederick. Frederick picks up his dribble, loses it almost, and now Kimberlin has it. He's guarded by Trenton Austin. Austin's good at defense here. Inside, stolen away by Jarek Butcher. Brett Weimers, here he goes. He's all alone, and he slams it home. Brett Weimers with a nice dunk there. I didn't think he was going to get it at first with how he was taking his time, and then a good slam there for Brett. Bowman down low, looking to fade. Can't do so. Audis, left hand, picks up his dribble. Now to Kimberlin. Kimberlin thought about it. It was a really deep three if he was going to do it. And now 3:45 on the clock. Manbeck loses the basketball. It's a jump ball. And it's going to be Chanute basketball. Ellis comes in for Frederick. Purple Dragon crowd still hyped about that dunk by Brett Weimers. And now 3:41 remains on the clock. 10-point ball game. Manbeck gets it to Kimberlin. Kimberlin, there's the switch again. Bowman has the matchup. There's the help. Handoff. Kimberlin drives with the left. Inside. Bodies. Got it. Cortland Kimberlin, only 4 points in this matchup so far for him. Quickly come the other way of the Purple Dragons. Here's Gavin Elkamil at the top of the key. Inside to Jarek Butcher. Butcher's got a beautiful matchup. And how about the spin move by Jarek Butcher? Job well done by Butch. 10-point ball game. 3 minutes remain. And now it just seems like it's an isolation game. So whoever wants the matchup's going to take advantage of it inside. It's Audis. Now to Bowman. Bowman thought about a three. Audis now has it. And he will get it over to Bryson Ellis. Ellis back to Bowman. Bowman, the lefty. Little hook. Good shot by Bowman. And they're going to feed the big guy as much as they can. Back to 8 we go. Javon Grant fouled. And foul is on Kimberlin. It will be his second. That will put Javon Grant to the free throw line. Grant hits the first. 9 points for Javon now in this ball game. Elwood comes in. Peyton Cantrell comes in as well. Second free throw attempt here for Javon Grant. Doesn't hit it. Rebounded by Bowman. Here comes Manbeck. Manbeck on Weimers. Ellis. Bowman. Good defense on Cortland Kimberlin. Wide open is Aylwood. He hits it. Big three for Michael Aylwood. It's his second basket. Both have come off of three-pointers in this matchup. Brett Weimers really thought about that one. Javon Grant back to Weimers. Weimers, they're looking to hit Cantrell inside. Gavin Elkamil with it. Loses the basketball, but a foul called on the floor as Manbeck was going the other way with it, but it's a foul. It's on Manbeck. It's his first. And Javon Grant will have it now. 1:56 and counting. 35-29 is the score. The Purple Dragons have the lead. Elkamil to the left side corner is Jarek Butcher. Butcher again, crossover. Weimers. Elkamil on the right-hand side. Bowman's guarded him. Back to Javon Grant. You see the quick ball movement by the Purple Dragons now. Cantrell, fadeaway. That's his shot. He hits it. Peyton Cantrell, he's got two. 37-29. Kimberlin with the left. Now spins and gets it to his right. Screen by Bowman. No switch this time. Kimberlin picks up his dribble down to Manbeck on the right-hand side. Now inside three is Michael Elwood. Number 3, Michael Elwood. Elwood puts it in. 6-point game. 37-31. Javon Grant to Gavin. Gavin to Elkamil for three. He can't hit it. Rebounded by Elwood. Elwood gets it to Manbeck. And now Manbeck slow things down just a tad bit. 50 seconds now in the third quarter. Manbeck drives. Gets it out to Elwood. Elwood, the shooter right now. Bowman. He's got to post up Gavin Elkamil, and he can't hit it. Jarek Butcher on the rebound. Troark a little frustrated with how he posted up. Javon Grant inside. Peyton Cantrell can't finish, but however, Cantrell is fouled. So Peyton will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. And Elwood will be called with his second foul of the night. The team's fourth. Purple Dragons don't have one this quarter. Cantrell can't hit. Roark and Austin come in for Weimers and Elkamil. .7 seconds remain in the third quarter. Cantrell with the second free throw attempt. Hits this one. 3 points now for Cantrell in the game. 7-point game, 38-31. Under 30. Kimberlin looking to slow it down and put up one shot here. They look around. He finds Manbeck. Manbeck's open. Manbeck's going to put up the shot, and he hits it. So Manbeck, he's got 4, and Purple Dragons have 10 seconds to get the last shot. 38-33. Grant looks for a screen. Oh, loses the basketball. 2 seconds on the clock. Puts up a 3. No good. And that's how the third quarter will come to an end. Javon Grant a little frustrated with himself as the third quarter wraps up being the Purple Dragons' lead, 38-33. 8 minutes remain in this one. Let's take a 1-minute break before we get to that quarter here on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com. 1 quarter remains in this intense matchup between the Purple Dragons and the Blue Comets of Chanute. Pittsburg will get the basketball. Be Javon Grant with it. Guarded by Cortland Kimberlin. Grant pulls up in front of Kimberlin. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Bowman. Coach Rolf's not happy with that possession right off the bat to start the 4th quarter. Kimberlin, they actually collide into each other right there. Almost tripped up was Kimberlin. Manbeck back to Kimberlin at the left-hand side. And wide open Bryson Ellis because Trenton Austin tried stealing it. Jarek Butcher guarding Bowman now. Kimberlin, there's the screen. 3, Aylman. Good, Aylman. Aylwood, has been the shooter for this team in the second half. Timeout, Coach Rolfs. Full timeout. Let's take it with them. Back in 1 minute here on ESPN 100.7. And after the timeout, Coach Rolfs needed to talk to his team and refocus them back up. Critical timeout right there, I think, for Coach Rolfs. His team does have the lead by 2, but they had a 10-point lead. So we'll see if they can kind of get back into their own groove and kind of control things. 7:08 on the clock. They're up by 2, 38-36. Grant with it. It's that zone defense yet again. Weimers. Now over to Elkmeal, back to Weimers. Elkmeal lost it in that transition of a pass. And now Brett Weimers to Gavin Elkmeal. Javon Grant. Coach Rolfs just basically wants them to run the offense. Don't need to put up a shot unless it's really there. Elkmeal with it. And Elkmeal over to Trenton Austin. Austin to Butcher, now back to Grant. They're continuing to run this zone defense, and so far it's been very successful. Elkmeal to Brett Weimers. Weimers thought about that one. Took a good look. Now to Grant. Grant over to Elkmeal. Elkmeal will pull the trigger, and he hits. Gavin Elkmeal. That's what they want to do, and that's what that offense is purposed to do. 41-36, Kimberlin. Top of the key, he's going to get past Grant. He's going to drive, and it's a foul on the floor. It's going to be against Javon Grant. And believe it or not, that's the first team foul against the Purple Dragons this half. And so 4 total for Chanute. And here's the inbounds. Cortland Kimberlin, he's going to try to find Aylwood. Cannot. He's going to find Mason Manbeck. Manbeck, power hop. Now to Bryson Ellis. Back to Manbeck. Manbeck gets a screen from Ellis. Ellis, left side, Aylwood. Kimberlin for 3. No. Rebounded by Gavin Elkmeal. One-handed rebound by Elkmeal. And now Elkmeal to Brett Weimers. Weimers, sharpshooter. Can't hit that one. Rebounded by Javon Grant. Grant, what a no-look pass, but Austin wasn't ready for it. And now Kimberlin comes back the other way, puts up the shot. Can't fall. Weimers was falling, and he can't handle it as it's out of bounds, and it will still be Chanute basketball with 5:26 on the clock. Kimberlin will inbound it. Weimers almost had it, but he was falling backwards, and that's what caused him to lose the basketball. And now Manbeck will get it on the left-hand side. Now to Kimberlin inside the paint. Kimberlin picks up his dribble, gets it to Ellis, who's outside the paint, going against Trenton Austin. Wide open Manbeck, or excuse me, Elward. Rebounded, good rebound by Trenton Austin. 5:13 remains. Jarek Butcher, here he comes. Coast to coast is Butcher, no good. Can't believe he missed it. Kimberlin with the rebound. And now Mason Manbeck controls. He's going to get a good screen. Looks back left, Kimberlin. Thought about the three, doesn't do so. Look at Austin with the good help defense and a foul. Kimberlin fell, but it's a blocking foul on Austin. Austin can't believe it. It's the first team foul against Austin, however. And now Ty Roark's going to come in for Javon Grant. And Grant's just going to take a quick break here before he hops back out on the floor. Roark has to provide some good minutes here for the Purple Dragons. 41-36, 4:45 on the clock. Manbeck guarded greatly by Weimers. Weimers gets the rebound. Manbeck all over him. I don't know what Manbeck was thinking on that one. And that's a foul on him. That's his second. Good rebound again by Brett Weimers. Coach Rolfson, Javon Grant just talking things over here, trying to get that offense going. Grant frustrated with himself. Coach Rolf's trying to calm him down. And Jarek Butcher will inbound it. And Ty Roark will run the offense. Roark. Top of the key, over to Gavin Elkamil, back to Roark. Roark over to Weimers, now back to Roark. Left-hand side, now Butcher on the corner inside, Trenton Austin. Austin's fouled. Thought he was going to call the referee was doing the travel motion, and then he stopped and called it as a hold, and so it's a foul on the floor against Manbeck. That's Manbeck's third, team sixth. So the next foul by the Blue Comets is going to put Purple Dragons at the charity stripe. Gavin Elkmill to inbound to Trenton Austin, now to Roark. Right-hand side is Brett Weimers. And here is Gavin Elkamil for three yet again. Elkamil makes it 44-36. Manbeck to the right side, gets a little push off on Weimers. Loses the basketball, regains it now. Double teamed by Austin and Weimers. Braden Frederick has the ball. Frederick loses it, but a foul on the play, and the foul's going to go against, looks like it's going to be Jarek Butcher. Yeah, indeed it will be. And it'll be Blue Comet basketball. And it's Cortland Kimberlin. Kimberlin with the crossover on Roark. Wide open man on the left-hand side. It's Audis, no good, rebounded by Roark. And Roark to slow things down. Elkamil says, I don't want to slow it down. He's got the hot hand. And ball will go out of bounds. It will be Chanute basketball. 3:20 on the clock, 44-36 is the score here in the fourth. 3-1 Chanute versus 2-0 Pittsburgh. Kimberlin was going to hand off to Frederick, then Frederick cut it. Kimberlin's going to drive, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Gavin Elkamil. Good rebound by Elkamil. And Elkamil now will slow things down, and he'll run the point. Weimers to the left. Over to Roark, and now Roark at the volleyball line to Brett Weimers. Weimers on the left-hand side by the Pep Club. Trenton Austin, top of the key. Now to Jarek Butcher, now back to Roark. Roark between the legs with the left now. Slows things down. Pittsburgh just taking a lot of time off the clock. Roark drives and he's fouled. This foul looks to go against Audis. It's going to be on the floor, so it's going to be a 1-and-1, actually. It's an offensive foul on Ty Roark. Excuse me. What the crowd was cheering about, they were thinking that it was a defensive foul as well, but a big turnaround here for Chanute if they can capitalize. 44-36. Manbeck with it on the left. Picks up his dribble, looks over to Kimberlin. Kimberlin drives, good power hop. Now he's got a wide open Otis for three, and he hits it. Otis, huge three to cut the lead, 39-44. Timeout on the floor for Chanute. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 2:15 remains. 44-39. That was a big shot right there by Otis as he now cuts the lead down. And again, Pittsburgh in control of this thing. Can they finish it out now? They've had nothing but close games in their first two matchups against Nevada and then also Parsons. So they definitely know what it's like in situations like this. Chanute looking for the fourth win of their season, second in conference, also the second in conference for Pittsburgh. Purple Dragons will have to rest quickly and then tomorrow head out to Webb City to play. And it will be Purple Dragon basketball, 2:15 on the clock, 44-39. Keep in mind that the Blue Comets have 16 fouls, so next time Purple Dragons get fouled, they will be on the free throw line. Javon Grant's got it. And he's back in. And they're going to run the offense. Trenton Austin posted up down low. He wants it. Weimers looked for him. Nothing there. Good idea. Grant pointed at the ground and then started dribbling. Now Grant with good handles. Inside to Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil will post up. Here's Trenton Austin. Beautiful drive in the finish. Trenton Austin adds to the lead, 46-39. 140 and counting. Clock winding down. Kimberlin, Manbeck. Manbeck posting now to Bowman. Bowman to Kimberlin. Kimberlin drives. He's all alone. Easy 2 points. 6 points for Kimberlin. Timeout, Coach Rohr. And it's a full timeout, so let's take it with them this time. Heath, 46-41 is the score. Back in 1 minute here on ESPN 1007. .127 remains in this ball game. 46-41. Purple Dragons have the lead. Can they finish it out? Inbounds Jarek Butcher to Gavin Elkamil. Cross court. Elkamil drives, scores, and one. Elkamil flexing down low. A big basket for Gavin right there. Manbeck's fourth foul. He's picked up 3 in this quarter alone. And now Gavin Elkamil takes a big breath, spins the ball, dribbles once, free throw, can't hit. Rebounded by Bowman. Here comes Cortland Kimberlin. They're down by 7 with the minute 20. They got to go if you're Chanute. Kimberlin gets a screen, good screen by Bowman. He drives and he actually loses the basketball. However, there's a foul on the floor. Foul's going to go against Javon Grant. That's the team's 5th. Grant's second. 1:14 remains, 48-41. And they're going to call it a shooting foul. So Kimberlin's going to go to the line for 2. First one he hits. And in the game, comes Ellis because Manbeck's got 4, so they don't want him to get another foul defensively. Kimberlin, he's got 7 points in tonight's matchup. Make it 8. 42 to 43. 5-point game. Butcher just calls off the dogs and says, I'll take this one all by myself. Foul by Otis. That will put Butcher to the free throw line. That's his first. So it could have been probably a good foul there by Nate. And back in comes Manbeck. So here comes Jarek Butcher. Butch, 4 points in tonight's matchup. First one, up and in. Make it 5 points for Jarek Butcher. Can he make it 6? 49 to 43. Second free throw here for Jarek Butcher. And you can count it. Timeout on the floor by Coach Rolfs. It's a full timeout. Let's take it with them. 50 to 43. Back in 1 minute here on ESPN 1007. Don't go anywhere, folks. 1:08 on the clock, 7-point ball game. Kimberlin will get the inbound. Purple Dragons up 7. Here is Kimberlin with the crossover. He's going against Javon Grant. It's a one-on-one matchup. Gets the screen by Bowman. Kimberlin, 3 up, no good by Aylwood. Rebounded by Gavin Elkamil. Manbeck can't foul. Austin to Grant. Grant slaps the backboard. Basket is good. Javon Grant adds to it. 52 to 43. No time at all remaining here. 38 seconds and counting for Chanute. They got to go. Kimberlin, 3. No good. Rebounded by Brett Weimers, and Manbeck fouls out. And that'll do it for Mason Manbeck in this ball game. He will finish with 4 points. 29.1 on the clock. And Brett Weimers will go to the free throw line. And Bryson Ellis will go in for him. And now Weimers will look to add. First free throw is up, and it's good. Brett Weimers, pretty good ball name for him tonight. He's got 7. Second one doesn't go. 10-point game. 20 seconds now. Kimberlin with the right hand. Drives on Javon Grant, and he hits it. And it's a timeout on the floor by Chanute. I believe it's their last one, so let's take it with them. Pay the bills one last time, Heath. Back in 1 minute here, 53 to 45 here on ESPN 100.7.
We'd like to offer listeners
18 seconds remain in this one. Purple Dragons look to close it out as this one should be almost over. El Camille gets the inbounds. He actually loses it. Kimberlin put 3. Can't hit it. Weavers, is it a jump ball or is it a foul? It's a foul on the floor against Weavers. So, hang on tight here. 10.3 on the clock. It's going to be Chanute basketball, 53-45. Kimberlin will inbound it. And he gets it out over to Aylwood. Aylwood over on the left to Otis. Otis for 3, no good. Rebounded by Bowman. Bowman hits it. It's good, and that will be the final buzzer. 47-53 is the final. Purple Dragons 3-0 on the season. The Blue Comets will fall to 3-2. 2 conference wins for Pittsburg, and still 1 for Chanute. A very great game overall. It was a back and forth battle, and then in the fourth quarter, the Purple Dragons were able to put it away in a very good fashion. And so 53-47, it's taken about a 2-minute timeout. We'll wrap it up with some scores, and then we'll hope to hear from Coach Kylie Rolfs here in just a little bit and see what he has to say about this matchup tonight. Back in 2 minutes on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live at ESPN1007.com. And we welcome you back out to Pittsburg High School as the final score, 53-47. Purple Dragons remain undefeated before heading out to Webb City tomorrow in just a quick little matchup before they play Fort Scott. We'll quickly go through some scores here before Coach Ross makes his way up. Mason Manbeck fouled out, but he ended up with 4 points. Michael Aylwood with 11. Braden Frederick with 4. Nate Otis with 8. Ty Bowman with 8. Cortland Kimberlin with 10. Javon Grant led the way, or Javon Grant with 11, then Gavin Elkman led the way with 18. Brett Weimers with 7. Peyton Cantrell with 3. Jarek Butcher with 6. And Trenton Austin with 8 points as well to end it out. So the Purple Dragons, that's how they got their 53. And coming up here on his way is head coach Kylie Rolfs of the men's basketball team. And coach, I got to say, I think the biggest moment was that timeout that you called in the fourth quarter. Early in that quarter, I think you were able to talk to your guys, control them a little bit, say, hey, calm down, let's run our game, not their game. Coach, what'd you do in that timeout?
Well, we got after them pretty good, to be honest with you. I didn't like our mindset. I didn't like our body language. I just felt like we were in a kind of a little frustration mode and worried about way too many things instead of the things we needed to be worried about. So we tried to bring them back home with that, and luckily we responded enough to end up getting a win there.
And, Coach, I still don't think this team has played a complete 4 quarters just yet. I think in the first and second quarter they played pretty well, and then that third quarter they kind of lagged a little bit and let Chanute kind of get back into this ball game. They ran the pick and roll, and they really took advantage of the Bowman-Grant matchup. But you guys were able to figure that out, and you guys were able to help out Grant in those situations. What did you talk to your guys about on the defensive end?
Well, they're a tough guard because they got a lot of guys that can shoot the basketball, and they were good in that pick and roll. There's no doubt. And when the ball's in number 30's hands a lot, he can make a lot of things happen, either for himself or for his teammates. And boy, they got in a little rhythm there in that third quarter. And for a while there, it just felt like they were getting buckets every time down the floor. Luckily, we got enough on our end to kind of keep that lead and never relinquish that lead, which I thought was a big key.
Yeah, and, kind of talking about that zone defense was kind of hurting you guys a little bit at first, and then all of a sudden you talk to your guys, they calmed down a little bit, and then Gavin Elkamil kind of lit up the offensive end as he started catching fire. But, Coach, really got to see these kids are getting their feet put in now as they had back-to-back games this week, Tuesday and Friday, and then tomorrow they head out. So a lot of basketball in this whole week. What are you telling the guys as they finally get to have some fun against some other guys instead of themselves?
Yeah, it's been good to finally play some games, and it helps us learn some more about ourselves, without a doubt. And we need to learn some things about ourselves, and there's a lot of things to figure out yet, without a doubt. And we got a tough one tomorrow night, so we've got 24 hours to get ready and hopefully be ready to go, and I'm sure we will.
I was about to say, Coach, one last thing before you hit that bus. What are you going to tell the guys before the quick trip over there to Webb City to play that team, and then head on back before you guys go to Christmas break and play Fort Scott?
Well, we'll get in the morning and watch some video together and get some things done on the floor and try to start getting our mind right for that.
Well, Coach, rest up easy, and we'll hear from you tomorrow, all right?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was head coach Kylie Rolfs as his team does it again as they were up 3-0 on the season, as they will look to play Webb City tomorrow, probably about prime time, about 7:30, as Shelby White and Heath Atkins will be on the call for that one. Should be a pretty fun matchup, and we'll see what Coach Rolfs and his team has up against for the Cardinals. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. I want to thank everybody for tuning in on your radio as well as checking in on our stream for Avi Sharma, Austin Sounder, my cameraman, and Heath Atkins pushing the buttons on the station back at my town. We want to thank everybody and have a good weekend.